986.
6:23. Let's get this over with.
All right, I'm all for that. We will officially begin the program, and then we'll take your check-ins. Please call us. 877-602-9696 is the number, 602-9696. And then 33986 is the text number. Check in with us. Here we go. The moon, a waxing crescent moon, but just a little tiny crescent, 4.2% of full. The moon will rise today at 8:51 a.m., today being Friday. It's the 14th day of August in the year of our Lord Jesus Christ, 2026. It's World Lizard Day. Ooh, well, I like lizards. Lizards. National Code Talkers Day. Honors the extraordinary contributions of Navajo Marines during World War II. These heroes developed and used an unbreakable code based on their native Diné language, proving pivotal in the Pacific Theater. National Tattoo Removal Day. Time to get rid of that tramp stamp you've been regretting all your life. The one you got down in Tijuana when you were drunk. And it's National Creamsicle Day.
Oh, yes.
And it's Love Your Bookshop Day.
I love my bookshop.
And this is my proverb for the day. Whether the knife hits the melon or the melon hits the knife, it's still the melon that gets it. And this is an all-new edition of the show for people who feel like hell in the morning. It's Radio from Hell, starring the Lords of Morning Radio. It's Kerry Jackson right there. I'm Bill Allred. Hello. That's Gina Barberi, another Lord of Morning Radio. Katie for short, our excellent producer. She's there in the booth. Hi, Katie. Wearing a really, really nice cuff, silver cuff from Africa. That proverb, by the way, is an old African, I don't know where in Africa, but African proverb.
You tried to buy that off of her.
Yeah, $120. 120. No?
There's no price. There's no price.
The gift.
Dawson is in there, and hi, Dawson. And there's the dog, Vax, sleeping away. Yep. And I would assume Lakai is here in the back.
She is in the back, yep.
130?
She's not going to sell it.
All right.
Let's begin with Julie, Doctor Who fan.
Hi, Julie, Doctor Who fan. It was your
Anniversary
yesterday or the day before?
Wow, you remembered. Yeah, my husband called in yesterday morning to wish me a happy anniversary.
That's my memory goes about 24 hours, and that's it,
That's
Julie.
about it.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, but I wanted to clarify one thing that he said. So he said we were married in the Jordan River Temple, which is true. Mm-hmm. But I don't think we're welcome back there for a while.
Oh,
did you do something wrong while you were there? Did you just show up drunk?
Well, that would have been ideal. No, no, actually, we just kind of figured out what made us happy and what made us miserable.
Yeah,
so,
it happens, doesn't it?
Yep.
It's happened to many people right here in this building.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And I'm glad you found your way
that made you happy
to where you
that
are.
is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just remember wherever you are, that's where you should be.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sounds good. Yeah.
All right, Julie.
Thanks,
I want
Julie.
to tell my husband. Can I just tell my husband?
Sure.
He's amazing, and I'm so happy we had these 32 years together, and it's been a ride.
You guys are cute.
Adorable.
I thought it was
Thank
good. I
you.
thought she was going to say, "I've been really happy. It's been a nice 32 years, but I'm leaving you."
And that's it. And we're done.
And we're
I've
done.
had enough.
Yeah, it's 32 good years, but that's it.
Where's Wade Taylor's phone number?
Yeah.
All right. Thanks, Julie.
Thanks, Julie.
Thank you.
See you, Julie.
Bye.
Bye-bye. Let's see. Sketchy Blake of Ogden checking in. Looking forward to a weekend at the cabin in Camas.
Oh,
That
nice.
sounds nice.
Yeah, my wife and a child were just, they stayed on a sheep ranch up in Camas overnight.
Oh.
They wanted to see the
shower?
Yeah, and it was too cloudy. They saw
Oh, it was?
yeah, the clouds broke a little bit, and they saw 5
Oh, wow.
meteors.
Let's see. Best farting around ever. Zane in Dallas checking in. Beer and Mill Creek coffee, not a good mix. Did Harrison get adopted yet? I don't know.
Yeah, we
We
don't
get a
know.
report. We need an update from
an
the
update.
Humane Society.
Look on their website, Gina. Maybe.
Oh, let's see.
Pittsburgh listener Mauricio checking in. That was a great song to start the day. Max Power here. So this is what setting the table is. If I knew it was this easy, I'd have done it instead of just throwing these tantrums.
Oh, okay.
Beer is also the theme song to the Beers in Basketball. I'll take your word for it. James, Nicole, and Ogden and Layton checking in. Andrew from Sandy checking in. Fun fact, Real Big Fish did a theme song for a Japanese anime called Rave Master. It was on Cartoon Network's Toonami.
Harrison is still on the website.
Oh.
Now, she said, Abby said that they pretty much take them down right when they get adopted.
So he's still available.
Harrison the guinea pig, he sure is cute.
Yep. Medic Jack checking in from Eagle Mountain. Best wishes to all the employees of Tyson's Food being terminated in Eagle Mountain in October.
Oh.
Well, that's UtahHumane.org, right?
Yeah.
Glad we gave Tyson all those tax breaks just to close 5 years later. Thanks for letting me listen.
Yeah.
Let's see. Cheer Up is the best album. Meshach of Erta checking in. Thanks for the energetic farting around. Needed to get this going. Tony the technician checking in. I'm convinced COVID took me out in 2020, and this is hell.
So that's the first person that didn't enjoy the farting around.
Mixer driver Shane here. Shane in Nashville. Sean Cap checking in. Johnny B checking in from physical therapy room in O-Town. Here's to tapering steroids and the nearly inconsolable bone aches to go along with
sorry,
it.
Johnny B.
Kira and Andy. Katie and Sanpete. Chef Roy. Colorado Tony. Michaela Verino. Sleepless in Sandy. Ben in Syracuse. Rod the Carpenter. Moni from Taylorsville. Dan of Evanston. A. Arlo Gumby checking in. I'm taking a sports ball group to Salem this evening. Any suggested activities while the sport balling is happening?
You don't want to go watch the sports ball?
You could go by my familyhood home and see if they still have tractors parked out front of it.
You take your pole and do some fishing in the Salem Pond.
Yeah, you could. Church office building, Tyler. Actually, yeah, go to Salem Park and walk around there. It's very nice. Feed the ducks.
Oh.
Tristan from Second Valley over. Jagger from Eagle Mountain. Everybody's here, so let's begin.
UDOT says crash northbound Mountain View at 35th South in West Valley. The right lane is blocked. Crash northbound Bangor Highway 35th South in West Valley. And let's see. Northbound I-15 at the Collector to go eastbound 215 in Midvale. Nobody sent anything in via text, but if you do see something, we appreciate it when you share it with us, and then we'll pass it along to everybody at 33986. Join Manor on First's open house this Saturday from 2 to 5 p.m. I'll be there. You can explore personalized assisted living in the historic Salisbury Mansion. Meet the caring team, manoronfirst.com.
All right. We will take a break, play a song. After that song, it's Big Boy News and Opinioendo, and Frank Christ presents the Dead Celebrity Game, all coming up. Sean Means will be here to review movies just after 7 o'clock. We got Boner of the Day, Jimmy the Wine Guy coming up, Beat Gina, Best Question of the Week, all that and more on the way. Stand by. Mountain Mixer at Deer Valley. It is not this weekend, but next weekend.
Yeah, that's right. ParkCityRestaurants.com is where you get tickets. ParkCityRestaurants.com. This is a cocktail contest.
Yes.
They had dozens of bartenders create these wonderful cocktails, and then they judged and winnowed them down to 10 finalists, I think it is. And then now there's going to be a panel of judges. You've done it before, Carrie.
I have. I was a judge a couple of times.
And does that mean you get to sample each cocktail?
Yes, you do.
How can you judge them if you don't taste
Exactly.
them?
Yeah, they look good.
It was one of those contests where I taught Whiskey Dave how to drink.
So and then I'm going to MC the whole thing. It starts at 5 o'clock at the Silver Lake Lodge at Deer Valley. And you got to be 21 years of age or older to participate, to buy tickets. Guests play a big role in the competition, too. They get to vote for the audience favorite. So tickets include 2 cocktails tastings from the top 10 finalists, and you could buy additional tickets for purchase. Deer Valley Resort will have food available, too. It's, do it, ParkCityRestaurants.com.
Things that must go on the
are things that are bugging you, our dear friends of the program, things that you're upset about, things that you want out of your life, things that must go. If you email them to us, radiofromhell@x96.com, you put must go in the subject line. And maybe if we read yours on the air, it'll make you feel better. And maybe we were told sometimes these things do actually disappear from your life. So it's things that must go. Why don't you start, Todd?
All right, this is a true story. Things that must go in my real life. 1 week ago today, I had my windshield replaced. There were numerous chips and cracks, and finally I said, okay, it's to that point.
Okay.
And then, I'm not kidding, yesterday I'm driving into work in the snow to the damn sales meeting. I should have just stayed home.
Shoulda.
And rock chip, bam, right there on the freeway.
Yep.
Not even making it a week.
Yeah.
And then another thing that must go, those thugs and criminals that are part of our health plan that are supposed to pay back our medical expenses. Bill, you know what I'm talking about.
I sure do.
Yeah, criminals. And it's my goal. I'm going to make sure that they lose the Broadway Media account.
Wow.
Okay.
I'm on it.
All right.
I'm going all the way to the
You've started.
state insurance commissioner.
All righty. And any other must goes?
And then a couple here from some friends of the program.
Yes.
Sid sent some in. She said the frequency and intensity of maintenance that it takes to keep my aging human body functioning at a mediocre level. It's too much to think about. I totally hear you. When a job posting lists the position is remote, but what they really mean is that the position requires travel and you'll be expected to work remotely. And then finally, my noise-canceling headphones, not canceling enough noise, and I can still hear my coworker clearing his sinuses every 2 minutes. Thank you, Sid. Sorry, pardon me.
Sorry about
One more here. This one from Jana. She says, text messages in replacement of an email, letter, or phone call. And abbreviations that are this one, like IYKYK. Most of these don't make sense and are not well known in normal circumstances and communication. Now, I know this because I have 4 nephews that are between the ages of 16 and 18. And when they send me a text message, I often have to get out the Urim and Thummim to figure out what in the hell are they talking about.
Yeah. Is that it?
Yep, there you go.
All right, I'll go next. This is from Lindsay, because it says, "Hi, I'm Lindsay. My thing that must go is past evictions making it impossible to get housing without subletting and under the table situations. The only reason we were late on rent was because we got bed bugs and they had to professionally clean the apartment, so they charged us. And that put us behind, and we weren't able to pay rent on time last month of our lease. If anyone has advice, please, it says, if anyone has advice what I could do, please email me. And there's an email. I don't think I feel comfortable giving the email address
Probably not.
on the air, though. Sorry, Lindsay. Let's see. This one says, feel free to use my name. Okay, Tyler. Job hunting. 99% chance that you will not get any message beyond an automated, thanks for submitting your resume. We will blah, 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 blah. I can deal with the rejection. I just hate the nothing throwing my resume into the void and not just getting an automated response.
But at least you're getting a response. No. Most people don't even get that.
P.S. If anyone's looking for a systems administrator, I'm free. And number 2, when Bill says, thank you, and then caller name, say thank you, John, or say thank you, Tyler. He's served up a great joke, and not one person has done the joke. And I keep wondering that myself. When I say thank you, Tyler, then Tyler should respond, thank you, Tyler. You see, but they don't do it.
They don't.
Thanks for letting me listen. And then finally this one, good morning, Radio from Hell. My things that must go are the rain at the Doxy Derby this past weekend. It made waiting in line for a beer and a corn dog worse. Nick Davis overworked that he can't tell the difference between a scratch-off and a ticket and a lottery ticket. He works really hard covering for Gina and his show at 10 p.m. to 2 a.m. He deserves to relax like Victoria Ratliff with a bottle of Lorazepam at a luxurious Thai resort from the White House, from the White Lotus. And now you can interrupt.
Sorry, I'm playing the part of Gene. I'm supposed to interrupt, and that's why I'm covering for Nick today, because he desperately needs a break. He needs a couple of hours of sleep.
And also getting hot sauce from Taco Tuesday squirted on my shirt. Thanks for letting me listen. Tony. Carrie?
All right. First one is from the foot of Mount Doom, from our house. Give you an idea of how difficult we have it. thick lemon rinds that make it hard to squeeze the lemon juice out.
God.
I hate that.
Oh, my God. That's
It's
awful.
just the worst, isn't it?
Yep.
Trying times. Mm-hmm. Trying times. Let's see, this one from our old friend Chuck. I'm going to do this in a proper accent, by the way.
Okay.
Having just moved to Louisiana, here's some southern things that must go. Just when I get my pool clean, a storm comes through. Thunderstorm comes through, dumping all kinds of trash in my pool again, so I have to clean it like every day.
Oh, no.
Man, oh, man. Speaking of thunderstorms, my dog don't like them. Every time there's a clap of thunder, dog's going nuts. Sorry, Chuck.
Acting.
Thank you. Let's see. Does not say I can say, so I won't. My family talking about transgenders not having science behind it rather than researching it. My son is transgender, and you would think that they would research it since they have a transgender nephew. They must go. And this one from, let's see. This one from Annie. Thing that must go is dedicating years to a job only to become too expensive wage-wise for the company's budget and getting phased out. Another thing that must go is when the honest entry-level work, such
Things that must go on the radio. From Hell Show.
All right, 6:40 right now. Time for Big Boy News and Opinioendo. Right after that, though, it is Frank Christ Presents They're Fine, They're Just Fine, the Dead Celebrity Game. We'll give you a list of 4 celebrity names. 3 of those celebrities, they're just fine. One of them is dead. But if you pick the dead one correctly, you're going to win.
You're going to win. Oh, why don't we do a $50 gift card to Brighton?
$50 gift card to Brighton. A lot of summer activities happening up there. Campfire cookouts, disc golf, all that kind of stuff happening up there. Concerts, mountain biking. So get your $50 gift card by playing Frank Christ Presents right now at 877-602-9696. We will play that game right after this. Big Boy News and Opinioendo, brought to you by.
Brought to you by, you are entering a musical satire, a dimension where your bag is packed with your favorite beverages and artisan cheeses, a world of madness, weird politics, and jazz hands. I believe it's the last couple days of the Salt Lake Acting Company summer show, The Gaslight Zone. Go to saltlakeactingcompany.org for more info.
And never forget,
The views expressed on X96's Radio from Hell show do not necessarily reflect the opinions of Broadway Media, its management, owners, or advertisers.
This program is intended for mature audiences. Parental discretion is advised.
Hey, Gina, you want the rest of my Diet Coke? I can't drink a whole can.
Well, I've got mine right here. You can't drink a whole can.
Yeah, that's pretty hard.
you should get those small cans.
See what I get?
This was
I
in
get the minis.
this was in the refrigerator, and it said "take me," so I did. But I don't know why we have big cans. But. All right, here we go. Let's see. The Secret Lives of Mormon Wives. Whitney Levitt. She's headed back to Broadway this winter. The unexpected breakout star from Hulu's Secret Lives of Mormon Wives announced that she will return to Broadway to play the role of Sandra Dee in Just in Time. The musical tells the story of American singer-songwriter and actor Bobby Darin.
Oh.
Sandra Dee, the character Levitt will play, was, of course, a sort of famous Hollywood actress and married to Bobby Darin. Earlier this year, Levitt made her Broadway debut when she played the role of Roxy Hart in Chicago after unprecedented demand.
Yeah, she
ended up extending her run.
Yeah, that show sold more tickets than anything else.
This Bobby Darin show. Seems to me there was a Broadway show, or maybe it was a movie about Bobby Darin's life already called Sea of Love
with Kevin Spacey.
Right? Was it? Was it a movie or was it on?
It was a movie.
It was a movie. That's right, because Kevin Spacey loved Bobby Darin.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, there you go. I never saw the movie. I think it got good reviews, though. All right, let's see. Sandy officials are confirming flooding in parts of the city after a severe thunderstorm warning and flood advisory were issued across Salt Lake County. So they gave an advisory, and sure enough, there was flooding.
It was bad. I saw so much video of that. Yeah, there you go to x96.com/.
In Draper, flooding was reported on 121 South State Street and First East from 138 to Minuteman Drive. Anybody who encountered flooded streets, if you encounter that, turn around. Don't try to drive through it. It's
You can't
pretty
tell
rough.
how deep it is.
No.
You think you can, but you can't.
The National Weather Service said there's a flood advisory in effect. Well, it's off now, although there is expected to be more rain today. We'll talk about that in a minute. Several evacuation orders have been lifted in parts of Summit County affected by the Rocky Canyon fire that had burned over 15,000 acres as of Thursday. The Summit County Sheriff's Office said the following areas have been moved from go status to set, and residents may return to their homes. And I don't need to list all of these areas, but evacuations have been lifted, but the sheriff warns that the wildfire is not over. Residents whose homes are now in set status should remain highly vigilant and prepare to evacuate again if conditions change. The sheriff's office added that in addition to the fire, potential flooding around the burn scars remains elevated. That wildfire, which sparked Friday, is currently estimated at 15,662 acres, 29% contained. Despite cloud cover that has helped the crews battle the fire, moisture in the air was more limited Thursday than expected. And the Utah First Credit Union Amphitheater had to be evacuated due to nearby storms.
My son was out there last night going to see the Whiskey Myers and the Black Crows, and I texted him because I got a big alert on my phone, and I'm like, you got to go back to your car.
It was what they said. The amphitheater was evacuated just after 6:45 p.m. Calmly proceed to the exit and take shelter in your vehicles or the nearby parking garages, the alert read. We will post updates on our social channels as we continue to monitor the weather. We appreciate your cooperation and hope to get back to the music. Did they ever get back to the music?
Yeah, they did.
Okay.
And he had a fantastic time.
Now, let's see. Another bear has been caught running around Utah County. Residents saw a bear running through. So there was one in Provo. This one's in Payson.
Down to Payson?
Yeah, down to Payson. Lieutenant Austin Cobley said the call came in early Thursday morning. The bear went over the mountain. The bear was crossing the street onto Payson High School grounds. Some tasty high school students over there. The call was made 45 minutes after Jesse Weber took a video of it. Officers responded to the area, checked around, never did encounter the bear, but there was video of it. The latest sighting followed a bear non-necessity in Provo.
Oh, there he is.
What does that mean?
A bear
Anybody?
non-necessity?
The latest sighting followed a bear non-necessity in a Provo neighborhood on Thursday.
You'd have to ask the computer that wrote it.
What in God's name?
And there's no editor to check it.
And I don't have time to pre-read these things. The bear, that the one in Provo that they named Smokey Jr., although it just says here the bear named Smokey Jr. What, was it wearing a name tag?
A non-necessity means they didn't have to do anything about it. There was
a bear non-necessity.
There was a sighting, but they didn't have to go do anything. Like they didn't have to.
I'm a smart guy, but I that just did not.
I bet you could figure that out.
Well, I didn't, did I? Nigel Farage. He beat Count Binface in the election.
Shocking.
Count Binface, a guy who wears a trash bin over his head, and Nigel Farage, it was expected. He easily defeated him. Count Binface, one of his other platforms was that he wanted to improve claw machines.
That's funny.
He said claw machines, they don't work well enough.
They don't. You're right.
We need to.
Why won't anyone do anything about it?
I don't know why. I don't know why Count Binface. He didn't win.
No.
But I would have voted for him. Well, listen here to me. You're going to be hearing a lot of stuff about vaccines. Trump administration officials and other prominent Republicans are going to keep telling you that COVID vaccines have been linked to miscarriages.
That's not true.
It is not true at all.
What?
They seized misleadingly on an old text message of Dr. Anthony Fauci that was recently released by Republican senators. When COVID vaccines had just been released, Dr. Fauci and other Biden administration officials discussed the limitations of the data then available about vaccination during pregnancy, as well as the theoretical risks for pregnant women based on information available at the time.
Which was not much.
Not much. And they said we should be very cautious about whether pregnant women should take the vaccine or not. Be very cautious about that. Since then, studies of hundreds of thousands of women have shown that the COVID vaccination is not linked to an increased risk of miscarriage, stillbirth, or preterm birth.
We forget that as COVID went, there was a long time we didn't know a lot about it, and we learned as we went. And going back through Dr. Fauci's diaries and texts, it shows that. We didn't know things at the beginning that we know now.
And Gina, I want to thank you for doing all of that research.
Sure.
Lauren Boebert's eldest son has accepted a plea deal in a child abuse case that could send him to jail, according to a new report. The embattled 21-year-old will plead guilty to child abuse and negligence without injury, according to TMZ, citing an offer from the Weld County District Attorney's Office in Colorado. The reported plea relates to Boebert's, or to Tyler's son, wandering off twice. I think he's quite little, wandering off twice while in his care in 2025. The charges also include sexual exploitation of a child, inducing or enticing a minor for sexual exploitation. Court records show the conduct underlying those charges is alleged to have begun in January of 2024 when Tyler was 18. The case was filed in early August. According to the charges, stem from a video Tyler allegedly filmed in 2024 with his then girlfriend, who was 17 at the time. So that's where the charges of child abuse come from. I love my son, said Colorado Representative Lauren Boebert in a statement. We take these allegations seriously and pray for everyone affected during this challenging time.
He sees you, and your behavior.
Yeah.
Canoodling at the in the theater. Fans of imported Italian meats and cheeses, that's me, chocolates and other products, plus fresh-made sandwiches, will soon be able to buy them at a new market in downtown Salt Lake. Yes. Granado's, the legendary Italian gourmet market that started in Utah in 1948, is opening up a new location inside Salt and Olive Restaurant at 270 South 3rd East. The space is located just to the left as customers walk into Salt and Olive, and includes a counter, display cases for fresh items, a grocery store. Oh, and I think there's a liquor store across the street.
There's close by.
I think it's almost across the street.
Yeah.
People will be able to order sandwiches at the counter. They'll have a self-serve olive bar next to it. A chalkboard on the wall will display a menu of coffee drinks. This is great news.
Because Salt and Olive is already a great restaurant.
Yeah. You can go get lunch or dinner and then stuff to take home for later.
There you go. Yeah.
And then finally this. If you ever wanted to dress like Don Juan or an evil stepsister, Utah Opera has a deal for you. The opera company is clearing out part of its massive storage space, selling costumes, props, and set furniture at what costume manager Carol Wood called garage sale prices.
Bill, you can get a cape.
I know. The sale is set for Saturday from 9 a.m. to 3 p.m. or while supplies last at Utah Opera's production studios, 336 North, 400 West in downtown Salt Lake City.
Thank you. Sports weather traffic.
Well, the Minnesota Twins and Philadelphia Phillies played the Field of Dreams game last night. They actually do it out in the cornfield, and it's their Hall of Fame game where they have the Hall of Famers come out of the corn, like in the movie. It's pretty cool. Carrie doesn't care.
I don't.
It's all right.
Whatever.
It's okay.
If you're a baseball fan, you're into this. Let's see. I think the Minnesota won 7-1 playing that game, and RSL. Let's see. They play Minnesota tomorrow at 7:30. Utah Royals are today at 8. I hope they have okay weather for that. Let's see. Speaking of weather, we've got a 40% chance of showers or thunderstorms today. High of 81. Overnight low 59. That's going to feel really nice tonight. Tomorrow 85 for a high, and we stay in the mid to upper 80s for the weekend. It looks like with less and less chance of storms.
It's like 63 out there right now.
Yeah, it's nice.
Very nice.
Yeah, it's sleeping with the windows open tonight, I think. That would be
Don't
great.
tell everybody
Oh,
that.
Why?
It's not safe.
Okay. Let's see. Traffic. We have a crash northbound Mountain View at 35th South and West Valley. That's the only thing that UDOT is reporting. Somebody confirming, yes, liquor store across the street from
Yeah.
Salt and Olive,
It's
from
the wine
Chef
store.
Roy.
It's the wine store.
Let's see. So if you'd like to confirm locations of liquor stores or tell us some traffic that you're seeing, you can text us 33986. The Art Garden is your summer plan. Free live music, art, lawn games, a beer garden on Main Street every Thursday and Friday, 5 to 8. Details at downtownslc.org.
He's joined us. Frank Christ is in the studio.
Oh, hello, everyone.
Hi, Frank. Frank Christ, the Reaper, the Grim Reaper of the souls of precious, precious
Our
celebrities.
precious celebrities.
I know.
You hate this job.
I don't want to. It's my curse.
It's a curse. He was cursed to do it because he loved them too well in his mortal life.
Oh, yes.
Frank is, as you would expect a Reaper to be. He's a skeleton. He wears the hood and the robe, and he carries a scythe. There is a kind of a twist, though. Most Reapers, I guess, ride horses. Frank does not.
I don't like horses.
He has an electric scooter, and he cares for the environment.
Of course.
And when a celebrity dies, it's Frank's job to go and collect that celebrity's soul, if you will, or essence, and take it to the distribution center, and then where they go from there, you don't really know, do you?
I'm not supposed to know, but I've been doing this long enough to know that it's hell.
Most of them go to...
Most of them go to hell.
Well, Frank joins us to play the game we call Frank Christ Presents.
They're fine. They're just fine.
He's given me a list of 4 actors. 3 of the actors on the list are
they're just fine.
But one of them Frank has taken, and it is the contestant's job to identify the dead celebrity. And who do we have to try and do that?
Looks like Anne is here.
Anne, good morning. How are you?
I'm fine. I'm just fine.
I'm so happy to hear that, Anne. Anne, if you can identify the dead celebrity on this list, you will win what, Gina?
You will win a $50 gift card to Brighton, and they have the Majestic Scramble going on at Brighton Resort August 22nd, a family-friendly 2K Alpine fun run or walk with obstacle course twists. Ride the lift up, then laugh your way down. Tickets include a shirt, lift ride, and a finisher award. You can find out more about that at x96.com.
All right, and because it is National Love Your Bookshop Day, Frank has given me a list of actors in movies in which bookstores play a prominent role. Identify the dead celebrity, you win the prize. Here we go. Number 1 is Norbert Leo Butz. He's a 2-time recipient of the Tony Award for Best Actor in a Musical for Dirty Rotten Scoundrels and Catch Me If You Can. On film, he was in Dan in Real Life and Comanche Moon. On TV, he appeared in The Deep End. His bookstore movie, well, Dan in Real Life. An advice columnist meets his dream woman who happens to be his brother's new girlfriend during a chance encounter in a bookstore. Number 1, Norbert Leo Butz. Number 2, Rosemary Harris, Emmy and Tony winner. She won her Tony for The Lion in Winter and was nominated for Hay Fever, A Delicate Balance. She acted with Laurence Olivier and Uncle Vanya and Peter O'Toole in Hamlet. She also took film roles in Crossing Delancey and The Delinquents. Her bookstore movie is Crossing Delancey, about a woman working at a Manhattan bookstore that hosts literary events while her grandmother tries to set her up with a local pickle vendor. Number 2, Rosemary Harris. Number 3 is Alan Garfield. He appeared in over 100 films and television shows, best known for having played nervous villains, corrupt businessmen, and politicians. He was in Stuart Saves His Family, The Ninth Gate, The Majestic, and he also did a lot of TV shows like Dharma and Greg, Sports Night, and The West Wing. His bookstore movie is The Ninth Gate. A cynical mercenary rare book dealer is hired to verify the authenticity of a 17th century text rumored to summon the devil. Number 3, Alan Garfield. And finally, number 4, Austin Pendleton. His 6-decade career included roles in Catch-22, What's Up, Doc, The Muppet Movie, Short Circuit, A Beautiful Mind, and The Great Smoky Roadblock. His bookstore movie is Short Circuit. Robot Johnny Five famously wanders into the world's biggest bookstore to voraciously consume information from thousands of volumes. That's Austin Pendleton. And one of those actors is dead. Who is it?
Oh, this is a tough one.
It is.
I will guess number 4.
Austin Pendleton, no. Sorry.
Oh, it's fine.
Austin is getting up there. He's 86. I'll give you one more chance. Listen really carefully. Is it Norbert B.O. Butts? Is it Rosemary Harris? Or is it Alan Garfield?
Alan Garfield, I'll guess.
Yes, Alan Garfield. He died in 2020 at the age of 80. Again, Alan Garfield is one of those actors you go, oh yeah, that guy. So congratulations, Ann. You won on the second try, and that's all we asked for.
All right, thank you.
You're welcome. Hang on, and Katie will tell you how to get your prize.
Well, so many precious celebrities having birthdays today.
Who are we
I have to
celebrating?
go check on. Probably one of the most precious celebrities of them all. Steve Martin.
Oh, yes.
81 today.
Oh, he's fine.
He's just fine.
By the way, Frank, Rosemary Harris is 98. Do you think she's fine?
I'm keeping an eye on her.
Yeah.
Jackie Harry.
Jackie.
70 today. She's so sassy.
Yes, she is.
But I'm going to go and check on Susan Olsen.
Oh, from
Cindy from
yeah.
the Brady
Brady.
Bunch.
Yeah.
It's just adorable when she sees me. Her lisp, she says it's Frank Christ. Goodbye, everybody. Goodbye.
Goodbye, Frank.
The UDOT hasn't reported anything in the last half hour or so. That one was this crash northbound Mountain View Corridor 35th South. Not sure if that's still an issue or not. Maybe you know. You know way more than I do. I'm at work already. So text me what you're seeing on the roads at 33986. Trombone Shorty and Orleans Avenue bring their signature New Orleans sound to Deer Valley, blending funk, jazz, and high-energy brass. It's tonight at Deer Valley. Tickets are on sale. More information at x96.com.
All right, KXRK Provo, we're going to take a break. We'll be back after these messages. Sean Means is here to review the movies opening this weekend. We got Boner of the Day coming up, and Jimmy the Wine Guy is on his way as well. Stand by for that. Zero Res.
You know, with that weather yesterday, the dogs come in the house with the muddy paws. It's not their fault. You're going to have to clean the carpets. I mean, if you have pets, you got to do it all the time anyway. And they've got specials going on now with Zero Res to help you save a little money. It's the 3-room special offer for free. Get a 4th room of carpet cleaned for free. When you book the 3-room special, you just use the code UPGRADE when you book it. And when I say use the code, that's when you're booking online at zerores.com. It's so easy to do. Also, while you're putting in codes and getting deals and getting clean, Air Ducts 20% off. You can use the code DUCT20 to get that discount there. Zero Res, clean the right way without the use of sticky soaps or harsh chemicals. Helps your carpets stay cleaner longer and is safe for both kids and pets. Give them a call. You can get them at 866-0RES or go online at zerores.com. It's spelled the same forwards or backwards. Zero Res is the right way to clean. I went to see Dune.
Oh, you did?
I was one of the lots of people.
I was just trying to find the box office, and for some reason, the Hollywood Reporter only wants to tell me about the Chinese box office for some reason.
I got it here somewhere. It was now you went to like a megaplex or something?
Yeah, so I texted Daddy Gary right after Sean Means' movie review on Friday. Mm-hmm. And I said, Daddy Gary, do you want to go see Dune with me? Because I'm his sci-fi buddy and have been since he took me to Star Wars back in the 70s. So we've gone to all the Star Wars, the Star Treks, all of them. And he took me to the first Dune, the 1984.
Oh, the
Dune,
David Lynch one.
The David Lynch one.
He wants the spice.
And I pulled up the cast of the first one to compare to the new one. So you have Kyle MacLachlan, who was a handsome man.
Good-looking man.
He was a good-looking man.
Still a good-looking man.
So that's the Timothée Chalamet.
He's your Chalamet of the day.
Yeah. And then you have Zendaya.
Mm-hmm.
Do you know who played the Zendaya character? Do you remember?
No.
Sean Young.
Oh, my.
Yeah.
Crazy Sean Young.
Yeah. And
Patrick Stewart was in it.
Yes,
Patrick
he was.
Stewart was in it. And the Austin Butler character was the Sting character.
Yes.
So it was kind of fun to look at who played what in the original one.
Who was the Baron in that?
Baron
in the first
Harkonnen?
In the suit.
In the fat suit.
Kenneth McMillan.
Oh, that's right, Kenneth McMillan. He was actually pretty good, I thought.
Yeah. But I remember saying when I watched Dune 1
Brad Dourif
that-
was in it.
Yeah.
that it was a little boring. I thought it looked cool,
I thought it was
but
a little
was a
slow,
little
too.
slow.
Yeah.
It is.
Yeah.
That is not the case for this one.
No.
This is 2 hours and 45 minutes, and at the end of it, Daddy Gary and I looked at each other and went, "That was 2 hours and 4." It moves along, and I could have kept watching because it does. Actually, Sean Means compared it to Empire Strikes Back, where it's super satisfying, but at the end, you want to know what happens.
Doom
next.
Part 2 did $81.5 million on the weekend.
That's North America.
That's North America. 178.5 globally. And it's considered, great.
Oh, it doesn't land in China until next weekend. Japan the week after that. Okay. All right.
So I didn't see it in IMAX. I just saw it on.
Was it crowded?
On regular? It was playing. We went to the Century 16. It was playing like every 15 minutes in every theater. So our theater wasn't full, but every theater was showing it.
I'm going to wait a week or so and go see it in IMAX.
I can see where IMAX would be the way to go. I mean, it was great on just regular
I
screen.
don't know where to go for IMAX. Where?
You have to go south of 21st.
Oh, no. Never mind. I don't want to do
But
There's one out west, and then there's one down south
way.
by
But-
the soccer stadium.
this is Zendaya's movie. She is the star of this.
Which I have been told by people who read the book that they enhanced her part.
She's-
Because in the book, she's just pretty much there to be the girlfriend.
Nope.
And that's it.
She's
but-
she's great
Yeah.
in this. She has a huge part. It was really good. I liked it quite
Max
a bit.
von Sydow was in the original.
Of course. All those great British actors. You know?
Oh, he's Swedish, but
Swedish?
yeah. Let's see. Yeah, I'm starting to think more kindly of the first one now that
I got a regular bucket of popcorn, just in a.
Did you see the?
I don't think they had. I think it's only one.
It's only at
chain,
the AMC,
Yeah,
and I think they're out west.
I was grateful for just the regular popcorn bucket.
Dean Stockwell was in the original.
Go see it.
You're thinking fondly about the original.
It was terrible.
Until you
It
see
was
the
so
original.
bad.
I just remember Kenneth McMillan, like
Well, I mean, he
like
was
a balloon.
Yeah, he was the high point of
Yeah.
the whole thing. But
Like Allison did, who's mentoring people right now in Sunset.
Sunset.
Mentoring them, huh?
Well, that's what.
Oh.
In the
Sunset.
thing, and pay attention to the thing,
All right.
and then you.
Is this a sponsored?
Yes. See movies on the big screen at Broadway Center Cinemas Summer Showdown. Relive the 80s with Stand By Me and Pretty in Pink, August 14th and 15th only. Also, Tower of Terror. Tickets are on sale now at slfstix.org.
He's here in the studio with us now. It's Sean Means. Sean is a writer and editor at the Salt Lake Tribune. You can find his work there, sltrib.com. And he's also a movie reviewer, movie critic. And is there a distinction there? Reviewer or critic, or do you
reviewers tend to just sort of rehash what happened in the movie, whereas critics are more critical. And give a critique.
I would say then that Sean is a movie critic.
Yes.
And you can find his stuff at moviecricket.net.
All right.
All right, Sean, what do we got?
Well, I got 3 movies that I've reviewed that I saw and can talk about. But first, there's a couple I didn't see. There's The Brink of War, which is being distributed by our friends at Angel Studios down in Provo. This one's about Reagan and Gorbachev and their negotiations to stop the nuclear arms race. Jeff Daniels plays Reagan, and
Really?
Jared Harris plays Gorbachev. And I've seen enough clips to know I don't really need to see this movie.
No?
I also haven't seen The Wrong Girls. This is a comedy about 2 stoners, played by Kristen Stewart and Alia Shawkat,
Is that from Angel Studios too?
No, that's from Neon, which is sort of the polar opposite. Anyway, they come across some secret experimental drug from the government that gives them amazing powers. So everyone is trying to catch them and do experiments on them.
Well,
that's playing in a few places, and Neon didn't send me a screener, so no worries.
Didn't Kristen Stewart direct that?
No, she's directing something and coming up soon,
okay.
but yeah.
All right.
I did get up on a Sunday morning to go to Jordan Commons and see Paw Patrol, the Dino movie.
I'm sorry.
This is the third Paw Patrol movie, and I would say it's the best of the three, but that's because the first two were really bad, and this one's just kind of bad.
Oh, I see.
Our Paw Patrol puppies, tiny dogs who operate rescue equipment, all of which is available for sale at Amazon.
Absolutely.
They accidentally run their aircraft carrier into a hidden island, and let's ponder the idea of these little puppies having an aircraft carrier.
Yeah, it seems responsible.
And on this island, there's dinosaurs. There's also a pup, Rex, who got abandoned on this island, and he's made the best of it. He's built an elaborate tree fortress, and he's made the giant dinosaurs his friends. One nice thing here is that Rex has a dog wheelchair, but nobody ever says anything about it. It just happens to be that.
Because sometimes people have a wheelchair and it just doesn't need to be addressed.
So there are some nice positive messages in this movie, like that one, and like doing your best and never giving up. In between the action scenes and the rollout of the new toy line. And as Katie will tell you, dinosaurs make everything better.
Yes.
So I'm giving Paw Patrol the Dino movie 2.5 stars.
Okay.
It's not horrible, but it's
Kids will go.
little kids who are taken there, and and by parents who will appreciate the air conditioning. Yes.
They will love it. Yeah.
Okay.
Now, this is the one I was really curious about.
The End of Oak Street.
So I saw just a preview of it, and I thought, you got to be kidding! This looks so stupid.
Well, it also has dinosaurs.
Yeah.
And the trailers have already spoiled that part for you. So thank you, marketing. This is an old school science fiction thriller. It's like a Twilight Zone episode directed by Steven Spielberg, or by J.J. Abrams, who's one of the producers on the movie.
Yes.
So the director is David Robert Mitchell, who did It Follows.
Oh, yeah.
That was scary.
So good, scary movie. So we're in the early 80s in a Michigan suburb, and we have the Platt family who have got their problems. The parents, Greg and Denise, are arguing, and there's a suggestion that Denise might be planning to divorce Greg. She's been writing a novel and is exercising talent she's always kept hidden, and Greg is also keeping a secret from her. So then one night after the neighborhood block party, there's a bright light outside, and the next day things are weird. There's no power, there's no water, and after a bit they realize that they are cut off from the rest of the world and that their neighborhood has somehow been transported to some jungle where there's dinosaurs.
That happens.
Just that street, Oak Street.
A 2 mile wide circle of the entire neighborhood.
Oh, okay.
Is now suddenly somewhere else.
Well, that's kind of fun.
The rest of the movie is about surviving this, and everyone's showing skills and willpower that living in the suburbs never really required before. This is a really solid thriller, great set pieces. Anne Hathaway. This is Anne Hathaway's fourth movie this year.
I was going to say she's been very busy,
and because she did Mother Mary, and then she did Devil Wears Prada 2, and she's got The Odyssey. She's got this, and she's got one more coming in October.
Still,
good for her.
Verity, this sort of noir thriller based on the Colleen Hoover novel. She's been busy, and then of course this year she's as has been seen in all the red carpets, she's very pregnant right now. So.
Ewan McGregor is the
husband. As I've read it, he replaced Cillian Murphy, who dropped out, but he's
really?
good. He's good, and there's some good twists throughout.
How are the kids?
Kids are good. One of the kids is both kids have been in movies before that I've seen. They're good. The daughter, the teen daughter, was the girl in the movie My Old Ass, the Aubrey Plaza movie.
Now, quick question: don't spoil it, of course, but do they explain how that 2 mile section wound up in the dinosaur land?
There is something of an explanation, but it's
you don't worry about that.
Yeah,
okay.
Just go with it.
As the Doctor Who people say, it's kind of timey-wimey.
Yeah, by the premise, by the bit.
Exactly.
Okay.
3.5 stars for The End of
right.
Oak Street. It's very exciting. It's very fun.
That's good.
And it is playing pretty much everywhere.
But
so.
you do have another one.
Yes. Last one, and I did not have this movie on my radar.
I've never heard of it.
It was coming up this week, and I watched it, and it's called The Rivals of Amziah King. And it's kind of hard to say exactly what kind of movie this is. It starts as a sort of a hangout movie. You've got this guy named Amziah King, played by Matthew McConaughey. And who wouldn't want to hang out with that, Matthew McConaughey?
I would.
Right.
I wouldn't.
Amziah is a beekeeper in a southern town.
Bill, he's a beekeeper.
He's got a honey operation.
He doesn't wear deodorant.
He extracts the honey, he puts it in jars and bottles, sells it, and he spends a lot of time hanging out with his friends and making music. Now, a couple of those friends are played by the Avett brothers.
All right.
So music's pretty good. Great bluegrass. Actually, T-Bone Burnett is one of the music producers.
Oh, good.
On this. So. Early on, he's at a diner and he recognizes the waitress. It's somebody he knows, Kateri, who was a foster child that Amziah and his late wife cared for about a decade ago when they were little. Amziah invites Kateri to come to his church's potluck to get to know the community, and he invites her to work with him with the bees, which is a different kind of community, but not that different.
Yeah.
And that's pointed out. Now, for about an hour, the movie goes along like this, and you're enjoying the company so much you don't really mind that the plot hasn't really kicked in yet.
Mm-hmm.
But then the plot does kick in, and everything changes. Something's happened with Amziah and with the bees, and then from here on out, the movie is about Kateri looking for justice and maybe some revenge, and realizing what Amziah told her, which is that the honey business, quote, is not full of kind people.
Yeah. Yeah.
So, the director here is Andrew Patterson. He had a great first movie just at the start of COVID called The Vast of Night, which was a supernatural thriller set in this rural radio station.
Yeah.
So cool. Such a cool movie.
We saw it at Slam Dance, I believe.
It was one of those kind of films. This movie is about community and how a good bee colony and a group of friends have a lot in common. Great music, like I said, and T-Bone Burnett. He did the "Oh Brother, Where Art Thou" soundtrack, so you're in good hands there. This may be the best work McConaughey's done in about a decade.
Really?
You'd have to go back maybe to Interstellar or Magic Mike to see him this engaged with the role.
That's fun.
Great sort of lived-in performance, and Amziah's this character who he's had his regrets, but he isn't weighed down by them. It's really good performance. And then the young woman who plays Kateri, her name's Angelina Lookingglass.
Yeah, I was gonna say she looks native.
She's Omaha, Cherokee, a couple others.
Yeah.
She's indigenous. This is her first movie. She's a real discovery. She uses stillness as a weapon here, sizing up the people she encounters, especially the honey baron played by Kurt Russell.
Oh, great!
The bad guy.
He shows up as the heavy, and then figuring out how to win out over them. This is one of the best movies of the year.
Oh wow!
4 stars.
Wow.
For The Rivals of Amziah King. It's playing at the Broadway and playing at a couple other places. Go find it. You will not be disappointed.
Yeah, it's interesting that Matthew McConaughey, one of his best performances in a decade, and I hearken back to Yuli's Gold.
Yes,
Peter Fonda as a beekeeper.
I thought of that too, and actually, and I wonder if this is a deliberate. The first scene in the movie is him and his buddies playing music at a drive-in restaurant, and the drive-in restaurant is called Ulysses.
Maybe.
And I do wonder if that's like a slight reference to Yuli's Gold.
That's right. His name was Ulysses in the movie.
So
it's a great movie too.
Yep.
Thank you, Sean Means.
Thank you.
Next week,
Tony, the Anthony
yay.
Bourdain biopic.
Oh, good.
All right. Moviecricket.net, sltrib.com. Sean Means. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Traffic Gina.
This very short traffic report is sponsored, by the way. Nothing reported by UDOT in the last 45 minutes or so. On that time, it was a crash northbound Mountain View Corridor 35th South, so that may be all cleared up by now. Friend of the program texted in, there's a light out at 3300 South. I think you mean 33rd South and 12th West. Thank you for sending that in, and anybody else can see anything? Let us know via text at 33986.
Traffic brought to you by...
Save $100 on Aereo's summer AC tune-up. Just $49 gets you a thorough 40-point inspection and performance check. Book today at aereohome.com.
All right, here are your boner candidates. They'll be coming up after this break. Boner candidate number 1, best to let sleeping polar bears lie. Boner candidate number 2, the Bluegrass State. That's Vanecki, right? Home of the Vanecki Derby? And boner candidate number 3, if someone tells you that they're taking donations so that Chomp can get a heart transplant, don't fall for it.
All right, Boner of the Day, Big Boy News, all coming up after some messages and a song. Stand by.
Vaxadan, our radio pup, finally has a sponsor. It's Zero Res, and this time of year brings a lot of dirt and things through your house, damaging your carpets. Vax says book your carpet cleaning appointment today. Not only do you get the 4th room free, but your animals will thank you with extra love. Go to zerores.com today.
You brought up the word moist, Nick, as being a word that some people don't like. They don't like the sound of it. It kind of gives them the creeps. And some guy in the chat room sent this list, moist and 28 other gross-sounding English words that everyone hates.
All right. Well, it's a list, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's Radio from Hell with another list, because people love a good list. X96.
This is from something called the Thought Catalog, and I don't agree with most of this. I mean, there are some words that I kind of go, ugh.
All right.
But moist is not one of them. Number 2, blog. These are words that get under some people's skin. Number 3, lugubrious.
What does that even mean?
It means sluggish and slow.
Okay.
Yoke. Number 4, yoke. That's fine.
Sure.
Number 5, gurgle. It's fine. There are 2 number 5s here for some reason. Phlegm.
Phlegm.
Phonetically, it's fine.
I mean, I don't care for phlegm, but it's a thing, but the word is okay.
It's fun to say.
Fetus. Now, here's a word. I kind of don't like this word. Curd.
Curd?
Curd.
I don't mind curd.
Like large curd.
That's a fun word.
Large curd.
It's a good insult.
Smear. Yeah.
Wait,
I don't mind smear.
Yeah, what's wrong with smear?
Squirt.
It's one of my favorite beverages.
Yeah.
Chunky.
Chunky?
Oh, that's a good pet name, right? Like, oh, look at that little chunky boy.
Number 12, maggots.
Yeah.
Now here's one. Viscous.
Viscous.
It's viscous.
It's fun to say.
I like it for the reason people dislike that word. It attacks with the tip of your tongue, right?
Queasy.
Queasy.
Bulbous.
Bulbous is that one's kind
Now
of.
here's a pretty good one. This is kind of a creepy word. Pustule.
Yeah.
I think that's the first word you've said in this whole list that might elicit a physical reaction from you.
Pustule.
Yeah.
Is that a pustule?
Yeah.
Ooh. And is that pustule festering?
Festering.
Fester.
Is good too,
Fester.
yeah.
And
Okay, those two are good.
And does it secrete something?
Secretion.
Okay, those 3 are pretty.
Yeah.
And then we go to 19, munch.
No.
I don't mind munch.
Not
20.
at all.
Now 20, I don't know why, but I've never cared for this word. I don't like to say panties. I don't.
I think it's a funny word.
I don't know why, but I just don't like to say the word panties.
Why? It's taboo, maybe,
No,
to some degree?
I don't know. Like, why can't we just say underwear,
Well, we have boxers, so what's wrong with panties?
Well, there's a difference.
I guess.
Are you wearing panties?
What if I am?
I don't care. Number 21, clogged.
Clogged.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Number 22, again, these are English words that people don't like to say, don't like the sound of them. Vomit.
Vomit is, that's.
Jowls.
Jowls.
That's not a gross word.
I would say vomit, back to vomit.
Yeah.
On its own, fine. Vomitus.
Vomitus.
That's where you.
That's got some oomph
Yeah,
behind it.
you're adding
Yeah.
some
Number 24, dripping.
dripping. No.
25, roaches.
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 Yeah.
Just bugs. That's one maybe. 27, mucus.
Mucus is a good one.
Phlegm, I think, is worse than mucus.
You think phlegm?
Yeah. I'm a phlegm guy over a mucus.
Or a mucus?
Bro.
I think if you say mucus with a B, bucus, like you have a cold.
Yeah.
Bucus.
There's a lot of mucus in my
Oh, I
nose.
have so much bucus.
Like,
This one, I don't like this word either. Slacks. You wearing slacks?
what don't you like about it? The
I don't know.
imagery
It's
or
just,
the
I don't know.
phonetics?
What about dungarees?
Yes, it's pretty bad too. You can just say pants. You don't have to say, I'm going to wear some slacks. And why are they slacks? I don't understand.
Because they're not jeans.
Yeah,
I
but it's
guess.
not a gross word, right? Is that gross to you?
Yeah. Slurp.
Slurp.
Yeah, and I think that's the end of the list.
Slurp.
Slurp.
Now, see, if we were a real Good Morning show,
Yeah.
we would have been overreacting to most of those, and we didn't.
No.
No.
It's
This is a perfect opportunity to, have some sort of viral thing going where we're all going,
yeah. No, it's to me most of the. I mean, they're just words.
Well, there was those three bangers back there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right? The bulbous, pustule, and fester.
Secrete.
And secrete.
That's very biblical.
Bulbous.
Right? They're gross, and then it implies like a
Pustule.
plague.
Bulbous pustule.
A texter disappointed that the word crotch isn't in there.
Crotch.
Crotch.
Yeah, it's not a very. It's not a very. I mean, it's just
Deserves to be there before jowls. What's gross about jowls?
Yeah, I'd agree. I'd replace jowls with crotch.
Yeah, probably. I would too. Now I have words I really like saying, but I don't get an opportunity to say them very often. One of my favorite words is cudgel.
Cudgel is good.
But when are you ever going to say, I'm going to go get my cudgel and let you have it?
Remind me what a cudgel is.
It's like a little. It's a stick. It's to
like
beat
a club.
thing.
Oh,
a club,
yeah, I just
to beat
Googled
people
it.
with.
Yeah.
A cudgel.
Nick says impale.
Yeah, it's not gross. It's violent, right?
Yeah.
I'm disappointed. Not a lot of those words were necessarily
Somebody
gross.
says they hate the word throbbing.
Throbbing, huh?
Dole whip.
Oh, come on now.
Roses? No, come on.
No.
Oh, that's something different.
Because we can't have our own texting
That's right.
program
Yeah.
is why.
Yeah, crotch is not because it's just kind of a crude sort of.
Not over jowls, though. Jowls doesn't belong on there.
No.
That's one thing we agree on.
How about jowly?
Jowly?
You're rather jowly.
Yeah.
Meaning you have jowls?
Sure.
Oh,
Awfully
here's
close to jolly. So
here's one. Discharge.
Yeah. There you
Yeah,
go.
discharge.
Discharge
is-
should be on there.
It's vague enough and medical enough. It lets
Yeah.
your mind wander.
Oh, sputum.
Sputum?
Sputum should be on that list. Yeah.
How do you spell that?
SPUTUM.
Sputum.
A mixture of saliva and mucus coughed up from
Yeah.
the respiratory tract.
Yeah, it's it's when you spit a gob, it's usually sputum.
Sputum.
One of those.
Oh, Mateo Gristle.
Gristle.
Yeah, gristle.
Wasn't there a band? Yeah, there was a band called Throbbing Gristle.
Throbbing Gristle. Gristle's a good one.
Gristle is pretty. Yeah. Penetrate. That's all right.
Gross.
Nah,
It's
nah.
dirty.
No, it's not dirty. You hear it during a football game all the time. They had to penetrate the interior line.
All right. Well, that's.
We hope you'd enjoyed another list with Radio from Hell on X96.
There you go. All right. Well,
Good list.
we will.
This is really high level of entertainment there.
I think so.
High class.
Yeah, this show is so political.
I know.
.26 right now. We got big boy news and opinioendo. But first, boner of the day. These are 3 news stories. They will be examples of bad, stupid, or funny human behavior. And you will decide with your vote of these 3 candidates which one is the worst. Which one deserves to be boner of the day for today, August 14, 2026. We'll give you 2 candidates now. A third after the news. And once you've heard all 3, then you will vote. And one of you lucky random boner voters will receive.
I can't buy it. Got to win it. Radio from Hell boner T-shirt.
We say bad, stupid, or funny human behavior, and sometimes they're all 3.
Oh,
Yeah.
So here's boner candidate number 1. Best to let sleeping polar bears lie. A person, not identified, aboard a vessel sailing Norway's Arctic Svalbard archipelago has been fined $5,255 for using a foghorn to wake up a sleeping polar bear.
Oh.
The incident occurred earlier this month in a northeastern Svalbard fjord, roughly 620 miles from the North Pole. According to the territory's governor, occupants spotted the bear resting on land before somebody sounded the ship's foghorn, causing the animal to wake up and run away.
Mean.
Local regulations strictly prohibit needlessly disturbing, attracting, or pursuing polar bears, a protected species in Svalbard since 1972. The archipelago's last scientific account recorded approximately 260 polar bears left in 2015. There's a $5,255 fine for that. Best to let sleeping polar bears lie. Boner candidate number 1. Here's boner candidate number 2. The Bluegrass State. That's Veneki, right? Home of the Veneki Derby, isn't it? It took Stacey Morris's son. This is a story out of Louisville. It took Stacey Morris's son just one day of school to spot something was off. Hey, Mom, do you know that we live in Veneki? He said on their drive home from school. Ms. Morris had no idea what he was talking about until she opened the new student agenda that he'd brought home from Farnsley Middle School. On the pages inside, Kentucky was labeled Veneki. Louisiana was Lukung. Alabama was Alotomi. Illinois was Vitaloy. South Carolina was Sorth Quanto. Arizona. Illinois, starting with a V. I mean, it was crazy, Ms. Morris said. The bizarre map was just the beginning. Morris found errors throughout the booklet, including a distorted periodic table and unreadable phases of the moon. For Ms. Morris now, this issue is about accountability. Families pay a $10 instructional fee each year for these agendas. Ms. Morris also questioned whether AI was used to create the agenda. I'm pretty sure it was. But she says, we have to pay $10 for this and we get this crap? This is silly, in my opinion. Morris emailed the principal on the first day of school, but says she never received a response. When asked about this, the school district's executive officer of communications said, I appreciate that you're bringing this to our attention. I spoke with the school today about inaccuracies in their agenda, and they're communicating with parents about the issue. Apparently, and then the schools are just saying, we're sorry for the inaccurate information. We're taking care of it.
It makes you wonder, though, questioning other things that you're going to have to look really closely at everything that comes home.
Now, she said the mother said they say it was just a misprint. She said this is not a misprint. Somebody didn't even look at what they were handing out to the students. Boner candidate number 2, the Bluegrass State. Veneki, the home of the Veneki Derby. Coming up in a moment, boner candidate number 3. If somebody tells you that they're taking donations so that Chomp can get a heart transplant, don't fall for it.
All right, boner candidate number 3 coming up after this. Big Boy News and Opinioendo brought to you by
Feldman's Deli, Utah's authentic Jewish deli with expanded hours, now open Tuesday through Saturday, 8 a.m. to 8 p.m., breakfast till 10:30, lunch, dinner, live music Fridays and Saturdays. More information at feldmansdeli.com.
And never forget,
the views expressed on X96's Radio from Hell show do not necessarily reflect the opinions of Broadway Media, its management, owners, or advertisers.
This program is intended for mature audiences. Parental discretion is advised.
Gina, I have a Little House on the Prairie story for you. If you had to guess which TV star partied with Jim Morrison of The Doors before they were famous, you probably would never guess it was somebody from Little House on the Prairie.
No.
But that's exactly who it was. Charlotte Stewart, who played school teacher Eva Beetle Sims on the hit series, used to live it up with Jim Morrison. Stewart,
Miss Beetle?
Yes. Stewart owned and operated a store known as the Liquid Butterfly, a boutique favored by the Los Angeles hippie scene. It was right across the road from Elektra Records, the label that signed Jim Morrison's band, The Doors. My boyfriend was the reason I got the store, Liquid Butterfly. My boyfriend was the manager for Joni Mitchell and Neil Young and Crosby, Stills and Nash. So I was across the hall literally from this big agency, and that's where the Liquid Butterfly was. She said, it was across from Elektra Records, and that's how I met Jim Morrison. I got to work one day, and Jim Morrison was standing in my store looking out the window. And then he looked at me and he said, do you mind if I'm in here? And I said, no, I don't mind if you're here. And he said, I just wanted to look at Elektra Records. According to Stewart, from that moment on, she and Jim Morrison became drinking buddies. And not just the two of us, but 5 or 6 of us at noon. We would walk down the street on La Cienega, go out to lunch, have some drinks, and then basically he became my drinking buddy because he didn't want to drink alone. He'd come into the store at 5 or 6 o'clock in the evening and say, "You want to go?" And I'd say, "Okay." And,
Miss Beadle.
And then he would get so drunk that I would have to drive him home. Stewart said she didn't want anything from him. He was just my drinking buddy, so I took care of him, and that's how we happened
had
to
a boyfriend.
go down the same road together.
So this is the old Little House.
Yeah,
on the
this
Prairie.
is
not
classic.
Not the new one.
No, this is.
No,
we
well,
don't have a Miss Beadle yet in the new one.
And Carrie, Jim Morrison is long dead. I mean,
Yes.
he couldn't. Let's see. Let's move on to other serious matters.
Thank
here
you for
now.
Little House on the Prairie. news.
The new Little House on the
Yes.
Prairie. My wife says that the men are entirely too hot.
Yes.
To be in the Old West.
Yes. That's what Paulette was saying.
Well,
she was
what-
like, "Why didn't you tell me
come
about
on.
Little House? They're hot."
What? Michael Landon was hot. How about the guy who was the general store owner? What was his name?
Mr. Olson?
No.
Nels?
Oh, yeah, I think that's it. Airbnb, the San Francisco-based company that helps people rent their homes for short-term stays, has sent a cease and desist letter to Salt Lake City about its enforcement of a new ordinance. In the letter, Airbnb alleges that the city is violating the site's terms of service by fraudulent guest accounts to catch homeowners violating the new rules that took effect on July 1. Also frustrated are homeowners who had been operating short-term rentals but now find it more difficult or even impossible to do. They have a litany of complaints: how quickly the ordinance was adopted by the city council, the restriction limiting the minimum and maximum number of days a rental can be used, and the limit preventing more than 10% of a building's units from being used as short-term rentals, or a Airbnb, essentially. I don't understand the play here, said Brent Stevenson, who owns a condominium downtown that he bought as a short-term rental investment. This feels like no input from the community as a whole to shut down short-term rentals. And now Airbnb has gotten involved, and they're filing a cease and desist order against Salt Lake. There are roughly 1,800 short-term rental listings on Airbnb in Salt Lake City, and the city has hired 2 enforcement staffers who focus on ensuring that the short-term rental rules are followed. But Airbnb is saying, nah, you're trying to infringe on how we do business, and that's not right, and stop it or we'll take it to court. A federal judge ruled in May that the Kennedy Center had an obligation to both maintain and operate a premier arts venue and a solemn duty to memorialize a fallen president, John F. Kennedy.
Yeah.
So the board of the John F. Kennedy the John F. Kennedy Center for the Performing Arts voted yesterday to inscribe Donald Trump's name on the building beneath the main signage, according to 2 people with knowledge of the proceedings. According to the resolution approved by the Trump Allied Board, the inscription underneath the institution's names, so it'll say, the John F. Kennedy Center for the Performing Arts, restored and renovated by President Donald J. Trump.
Oh, boy.
The
This
board's
is all he
decision,
cares about is
Yep.
his name on things.
the board's decision, which directs officials to act by all legal means, came shortly after it voted to move forward with Trump's plan to close the building for renovations, in which case they will ruin it.
Yeah. And the reason he's closing it for renovations for 2 years is because ticket sales have dropped consistently.
And he
since he took over.
acts have said, I'm not going to
Yeah,
play
yeah.
there now. I mean,
Yeah.
it's a domino effect.
And he says, it's not up to me, it's up to the board. He's the head of the board.
Yeah.
A federal judge in Boston yesterday dismissed the Trump administration's anti-Semitism lawsuit against Harvard University, dealing a blow to the government's efforts to force the school to make a deal. The lawsuit was part of a broader pressure campaign to force the university to comply with a variety of government demands on issues that include its handling of anti-Semitism and race in admissions. Judge Richard G. Stearns of the U.S. District Court in Massachusetts granted Harvard's motion to throw the case out, saying that the anti-Semitic incidents cited in the administration's lawsuit were just too isolated and episodic to show that Harvard is breaking the law. There's any consistent pattern of anti-Semitism. The evidence is not there, as it is often not there with Trump lawsuits. Democratic lawmakers are demanding answers about what they call a crisis on board the aircraft carrier USS Abraham Lincoln. They come on day 166 of the war with Iran that the Trump administration said would last only for weeks.
Yep.
5,000 souls are aboard that carrier. The families say that they're now dealing with food shortages, contaminated water, mental health struggles. There are reports several of the crew have tried to jump overboard. The Navy has yet to issue a formal response, saying only that it has not seen an increase in suicidal behavior on the ship.
It's not what my son tells me.
Part of the problem is that they have not only have they been out 200 and some odd, 60 some odd days, they haven't put into port for over 100 days.
You know, one of the reasons they haven't put into port.
Nobody will take them.
Well, the ports they would typically go to have been bombed by Iran.
Yeah.
So they can't, like Bahrain is the biggest one where they would be going in for port, and they can't.
But Hegseth said, no, none of this is true.
It's fake news.
But he's sending another ship out for them, you know.
At the same
time,
to
to
take over, hopefully.
Yeah.
I was texting with Festus this morning because I haven't heard from him in like a week. And he said he's been working really long hours, and the power keeps going out where he is.
Terrific.
Flock Safety, a company facing increasing scrutiny of its nationwide car tracking technology, has announced several updates that it said would improve privacy protections and prevent misuse of their cameras. The company's network of 120,000 cameras, which can read license plates, are used by 7,000 law enforcement agencies across the country. But here in Utah, a city has removed the Flock license plate reader.
Yeah.
Mill Creek said, well, we're taking that down. We don't want it here. And finally this.
Well, they don't know who put it up or where the info was going, and, you know, so they took them down.
Salt Lake City homeowner, we talked about this a couple of weeks ago, Osvaldo Osegueda, found a headstone underneath his porch.
Oh, yeah.
It was a 4-year-old girl whose headstone was buried underneath his deck. Well, they have found the family. Members of the family saw the report, reached out, gathered at Osegueda's home to see a headstone their family had lost more than 80 years ago. We finally found her, said 86-year-old Rosemary Musgrave. The little girl's name was Elva.
All right. Weather, traffic.
Well, about a 40% chance of showers today, but partly sunny for most of the day, 81 for a high. Overnight low tonight, 59. That's going to feel really good overnight tonight into tomorrow. We stay in the mid to upper 80s for most of the weekend, and our chance of showers just today and tonight are the last chance for that. Things look pretty sunny for the rest of the weekend. Traffic, UDOT says everything's great. Are they lying? They often do. So you tell me what you're seeing out there.
That's a harsh accusation, Barbary.
I mean, they're saying everything's fine. Maybe it is. I hope it is. I hope everything's fine. But if it's not, and you are witness to it, you can text us and let us know. At 33986, Brighton Resort. Register now for Brighton's Majestic Scramble, Saturday, August 22nd, a family-friendly 2K alpine obstacle adventure. Register now at brightonresort.com.
The Majestic Scramble is also a fine breakfast. Boner candidate number 3, if somebody tells you they're taking donations for so that Chomp can get a heart transplant, don't fall for it. A Weber County family waiting for a new heart for their son is warning people to be cautious about anyone collecting money in his name after learning someone may have used his story to solicit cash without their permission.
Ooh.
Courtney Barella of Plain City said her son Brandon, who the family calls Chomp, has spent much of the year at Primary Children's Hospital. He was officially placed on the heart transplant waiting list through the United Network for Organ Sharing, UNOS, on Wednesday. Throughout Brandon's year-long hospitalization, Barella has shared updates about his condition online. Friends and others have organized legitimate fundraisers for the family, but Barella said that the family recently received a troubling report that somebody may have used Brandon's photo and a story to collect money without their knowledge. Barella says she was told somebody had a cash donation bucket at a car show in Wendover last weekend and was collecting money using Brandon's story. The family has not been able to determine who was collecting the money or where it went. We really want to get the word out. My family's not asked for anything, Barella said. She said the family doesn't have a GoFundMe, has not authorized anyone to collect cash donations. There's no cash donation buckets anywhere. The only thing we've asked for are prayers for healing my son. Borrella said people have organized some legitimate fundraisers to help them. But now, by the way, Chomp is officially listed on the waiting list for a heart transplant now. And Borrella expresses gratitude for people who chose to become organ donors, saying taken on new meaning for her family. I was just trying to see if it said how old Brandon is here, but I can't see it. So anyway, if somebody tells you they're taking donations so that Chomp can get a heart transplant, don't fall for it.
All right, let's review the first two and vote.
Boner candidate number 1, best to let sleeping polar bears lie. Some asshat on a ship in the archipelago in Norway blasted an air horn to wake up a polar bear who was taking a cozy nap on an ice floe. Boner candidate number 2, the bluegrass state. That's Veneki, right? Home of the Veneki Derby. All of these misprints in this agenda pamphlet that was printed for middle school students in Louisville, Kentucky, there were so many misprints, and it was just and they weren't misprints. They had let AI just take care of it, and it screwed it all up, and nobody looked at it. And then Boner candidate number 3, if somebody tells you they're taking donations so Trump can get a heart transplant, don't fall for it.
All right. Time to vote for your boner. Here we go. 1, 2, or 3. Remember your candidate number, the one that you think should win, the one that you think is the worst. Put that single digit in the message of a text, 1, 2, or 3. Text that to 33986. Or you can call Katie in the producer's booth at 877-602-9696. Take your live voice vote. Or go online, x96.com. Look for the box that says Boners, August 14, 2026. Click and vote. If you don't see that box, refresh your browser. It'll appear. Click and vote. You've got about 3.5 minutes to get your vote in. As soon as that's done, Jimmy Santangelo will be here. Have another drink with Jimmy the Wine Guy. He's bringing us some rosé. Nice. Well, 3.5 minutes. Get your vote in. Let's go. Boner of the day.
So when Muhammad was little, I found him on the floor with an ant trap in his mouth, and I panicked and I called Poison Control. We had a file at Poison Control because I often had to call it for Muhammad. And the guy that I talked to at Poison Control, first of all, he said he's fine. Mm-hmm. Kid can suck on an ant trap and he'll be okay. Mm-hmm. But he said it's like it's a thing. Little kids love the smell of ant traps because they use something that smells like peanut butter in it. And little to a baby crawling on the floor, it smells like a snack.
I've never smelled an ant trap, so I don't.
Yeah,
know.
I always put the ant traps in like cupboards and things, not just had them out like that. Yeah. Of course, I've never had kids to worry about that, but I've always had pets around, and
now
so
you
I
had
always
Sorry,
stick them somewhere where the dog or the cat can't get to it. So I thought more about it having animals than people do having kids.
Yes. You had a file on an open file at Poison Control because we have one here too, but mainly my wife has it because of me. So.
Bill keeps putting things in his mouth.
I put stuff in my mouth that I shouldn't all the time.
I thought you said she was trying to poison you.
No. At least I don't think she is.
So I have a quick conundrum.
A conundrum meaning
a delicious wine.
So I'm hosting a book club tomorrow.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And typically I do not decorate for Halloween until October.
Okay.
Oh God, this is such a. I don't know how you're ever going to.
But I'm having people over.
Oh no.
So I wonder, is it okay? Is it too early?
Carrie, let's let her struggle through this hard decision on her own. Okay.
Should I go ahead and break my rule? And since I'm having people over, decorate for Halloween a little.
Is your sister coming over? Is Midge going to be there?
No, Midge is not going to be there. One of my other good-looking sisters will be there.
Just interior?
Well, I was considering a porch, but maybe not like skeletons and stuff, but like pumpkins, like a harvest kind of.
How in
pumpkins
the world
and-
will you decide?
I can't decide.
Do you have Halloween decorations?
Yeah, of course.
Here's what you do. You rent Katie for a couple of hours and have her put them up for you.
Okay. I'm just wondering if it's
It's not too soon.
Traditionally, I would wait till October 1st
It's not too
to
soon.
do that, but
I tried to convince Sue to leave our Christmas tree up all year. She wouldn't.
so you don't think it's ever too soon
No.
for
Yeah, whatever you want to do.
You feel better now?
I mean, yeah, sure.
I have to see. The conundrum I have is I have to go to the orthopedist and decide whether I want him to cut my foot off or not.
Oh God!
So maybe I'll ask.
Well,
Do you think it's too soon?
To cut my foot off.
There are two arguments to that.
Well, there are. It's a conundrum. It's a conundrum. It's exactly the same thing Gina was facing there with Halloween
Very
decorations.
similar struggle.
You remove the foot, it's not a problem anymore.
Well, but I'll never grow another foot.
No, it won't.
No. So, it is a conundrum. Carrie always has an answer for these things. I always just say, "Oh, I don't know. You decide."
Yeah. See, Katie's offering up her services.
So,
fee.
Katie, you will cut my foot off
Yeah.
for a small fee?
Absolutely.
Is that what- you will? Yeah, you will. Okay.
49, time to award Boner of the Day.
And the boner of the day is brought to you in part by a black lentil a salad, Mediterranean-style salad with feta and olives. Delicious.
And Divorce the Modern Way with SALT mediation, no court battles, flat fee mediation, uncontested services, attorney-prepared paperwork, no court appearances. Schedule your free consultation at saltmediation.com.
Well, let me see here. We had. Let me check it. There they are. So the voting was between boner candidate number 1, the polar bear, and boner candidate number 2, the terribly misprinted or just sloppy pamphlet agenda for the Kentucky or Beneki schools. They both got pretty good votes. I mean, they sort of split it. And the win will go to boner candidate number 3 with just over 100 votes. If somebody tells you they're taking cash donations for Chomp so he can get a heart transplant, don't fall for it.
Yeah, apparently there's a few up that way. I'm getting texts from people saying that there's a couple of them that are showing up.
Apparently, some people have been raising money with the families, but I don't think it's been,
Yeah, do some investigation. Yeah, there you go. That's your Boner of the Day for today, August 14, 2026. Not qualified to be Boner of the Week. Is this a sponsored?
Soder Vineyards welcomes you to Mineral Springs Ranch in Oregon's Willamette Valley, where regenerative farming meets unforgettable experiences. Soder's practice in winemaking produces complex Pinot Noirs, expressive Chardonnays, and delicious Brut Rosé sparkling wines. Today, we're showcasing the Soder Mineral Springs Brut Rosé and Pinot Noir, both well under national retail pricing right here in Utah. Go get some today.
Have another drink, it'll make you feel better. Have another drink and you feel alright. If you feel down and you're under the weather, have another drink and you feel alright.
Well, here he is, ladies and gentlemen, the acclaimed actuary who runs the Wine Academy of Utah, Jimmy Santangelo. It's wineacademyofutah.com, where you can find all things Jimmy. And what have you got for us today, James?
Good morning. Yeah, we have Brut Rosé Bubbly from Soder Vineyards. This fruit is comprised of Chardonnay and Pinot Noir. It's an 80-20 split Pinot Noir on the first, 80% Pinot Noir and 20% Chard. This is from the Mineral Springs Ranch. This is a single vineyard. And the thing about wines is the more specific you can source your grapes, the more character, the more terroir comes through in the glass. This wine is made in the Champagne method and sits for 4 years on tirage, or where the dead yeast cells are still in the bottle, developing brutishness and character. And that's where the very fun, Brutus, fancy pants champagnes come from, right? And this is made in that traditional style, but man, is this approachable.
It sure smells interesting.
Yeah, this is Got a lot of raspberry kind of red fruit. Almost think brioche, think bread when you smell that. And that's that.
Yeah.
That's that. The age coming through that
Yeastiness,
tirage, the yeastiness. That's what's coming through in there, and that's a good thing. That's a good thing. That's the delicious part. That's the fun stuff. These guys are biodynamic. They're sourcing the fruit from a 250-acre plot, and of biodynamic farming, and the vineyards are that size. It's right in the heart of the Oregon wine country. Mineral Springs consists of about 50 acres of Chardonnay and Pinot grapes. And they really respect the land. They're really responsible with their farm, their winemaking practices, as well as farming. And this is what I find interesting about this. And there's only one champagne in France that comes to mind that does this, and it's Bollinger. These guys do a little barrel aging on the fruit while it's a still wine, and then they drop it in for the secondary fermentation.
Extra step.
Yeah, so there's this beautiful extra characteristic and step.
It's quite tart.
Yeah, well, you got the carbonation in there. That'll give it, and being a rosé, you've got some tannic structure due to the Pinot Noir, and that long aging. So you got these three things just stringing and webbing together of acid, tannin, and just that fruit component.
Yeah, I mean tart in a good way.
Yeah.
It's just sharp, good, very good. And it's
delicious in the morning.
It's a real yes, but it's got just a very unusual combination of.
That's
flavors,
the maturity,
and I can't.
That's
quite...
that aging. You got both the barrel on the front end 4 years ago, and then it's aging against the lees, developing this biscuit, this brioche, this breadiness, the yeastiness that you're talking about, these good things. And it's an autolytic nature. It's autolysis with when your yeast remains in the bottle, you develop these fun characteristics.
What makes it a rosé?
The red juice that we're putting in it, we're bleeding in Pinot Noir. So when you have a rosé, whether it's bubbles in this case, or a rosé, a still wine, you need red grapes. You can blend in white, but you need red. Because even when you crush red grapes, the juice is clear. So you got to soak the juice with the skins of the grape. And when we make a deep, dark red wine, Cabernet Sauvignon, Shiraz, Barolo, we're having the juice and the skins together. This is before fermentation. This is just in a cold area for 3 to 5 weeks. The juice is just kind of, and you're soaking that, you're extracting that pigmentation from the skins of the grape. But also when you have a red grape, ever have a red wine, it's really dry on the palate. Well, those are the tannins. So it's the tannic structure from also the skins of the grape.
Now, everyone complains about the Utah liquor stores and all of that, but for some reason, we're getting a deal.
We are getting a deal. Utah, and it's the hard work of the brokers here in town. This is sponsored by Libations today. And Francis Fecto is one of the hardest working men in show business over there. And national retail is 80 bones, and this comes in at Utah $61.99, so $62, so $18 below. That is a big deal.
Yeah.
That's a big deal.
So you're getting a good deal here.
Getting a way good deal for a delicious bottle of sparkling. You know, this on your wine list, $1.80, $1.50, something like that, $120. You're really having a fine bottle of Brut Rosé at a very affordable price, whether it's in the restaurant or if you go to the retail stores directly.
Look at that. So how it. So I've drunk most of it already. But it clings to the glass. It hangs on there.
Here, if you throw the camera, I'll pour a little bit in this, and
Those
you
are
can
the
also
legs,
see
right?
the mousse on here is really it's a very fine bubble. Meaning the size of the bubble. If you ever come across, and that's where it's rising there, and that's a fine bubble. If you ever see a bubble that's much larger, almost like a soda pop bubble, that sparkling wine may have even been force carbonated, things of that nature. So
is there a preferential way?
Yeah, you want it like this.
Okay.
Yeah, you want it.
Yeah, you don't want the other one.
All right.
Come on.
This is the one you want.
All right.
You catch on quick.
Oh, this is beautiful. This is beautiful.
This is really
You're really
good.
enjoying that.
This is nice.
So, rosé, I think I used to think of it, and a lot of people just, rosé, oh, that's just kind of,
Yeah, it was sweet for many, many years. And about 10 years ago, 15 plus years ago now, we did a rosé wine focus feature at Copper Onion. Oh, yeah. And I did a dinner, and people were like, I don't want to go and drink sweet rosé. I'm like, look, it's dry. You come on in. This is when Whispering Angel hit the market. We had these big pours. Lauder did an awesome job. Mm-hmm. And it was just fantastic. We occupied the entire outside patio, and it really helped mark rosé as a launching pad, I feel, here in our community.
There you go. Well, if you have a question for Jimmy, clearly he knows what he's talking about. 877-602-9696 is the number to call. And we'll take your questions after these messages. 877-602-9696. Traffic.
Crash southbound I-15 milepost 272 in Orem. Right shoulder affected there. Crash southbound 9th East 56th South in Salt Lake. The road is closed there, they're saying. Crash northbound I-15 114th South in Draper. Right shoulder affected there. And a crash northbound I-15 westbound SR-201 exit in South Salt Lake. The exit ramp to center lanes are blocked there. Make it a summer of live at Utah First Credit Union Amphitheater. Get 4 tickets for just $99 to your favorite shows coming to Utah. Get all the information and the full lineup at x96.com.
All right, KXRK Provo. We're going to take a break. We'll be back with Jimmy Santangelo after these, answering your questions about everything.
He's
wine.
He's opening another bottle.
He is.
Well, you said you were almost done. So
about wine, about cocktails, about restaurants, and all of that. So if you have any questions for Jimmy, 877-602-9696. UtahAdvocates.com.
The advocates, please bear in mind they're very selective firm.
What do you mean?
Well, what I mean is if they take your case, they will get you a settlement.
Yeah, I mean
that's they will.
Your case being you've been injured. Yeah. Maybe it's a car accident. Maybe it's a bike accident, scooter accident. Doesn't even have to be something with wheels accident.
And that recorded ad we run, that poor woman who was attacked by a dog.
Yeah.
That's another thing. So if you have been hurt in an accident, these are the people that you call as soon as you can. 801-355-5550.
And there's such good people there at the Advocates. They're always doing stuff for charity too. And right now they're sponsoring the Apple Tree for the road home. This is getting kids back to school stuff. Backpacks and clothes and shoes and things they need for that. You can go into any Advocates location and you can see those locations at the Advocates website. You can also go to x96.com. There's a link there where you can just donate money if you don't have time to go shopping for kids and just want to help out. You can do that there.
All right. Thank you very much. KXRK Provo.
I have it's actually a list, Carrie.
Huh?
It's a Halloween list.
Halloweeny?
Mm-hmm.
List of...
It's 11 spine-tingling hauntings said to be true in Utah.
Said to be true. Well, then it must be fact then, right?
It's Radio from Hell with another list, because people love a good list. X96.
Yeah, I'm gonna put my logical, scientific mind to this.
Okay. Number 1, the White Lady of Latuda.
Oh, yeah, I've heard about this.
The little town of Latuda was a booming mine town at the turn of the 20th century, but in 1927, an avalanche ripped through the town, killing several residents. A woman in a white dress is often seen wandering around the vacant buildings. Many people believe she's the widow of a miner who died.
I think this one's true.
Number 2.
Okay.
Young girl's ghost at Moon Lake.
Oh, yeah.
If you go camping at Moon Lake in the high Uintas, you might run into the ghost of a young girl. Several campers have reported she appears in broad daylight, soaking wet and shivering. As they try to give her assistance, she disappears right in front of them.
Mm-hmm.
Well, if it's on Facebook, it must be true.
I think it's true.
Clem, the Civil War soldier at Fort Douglas.
Clem, right up there by the University of Utah.
Fort Douglas is said to be home of several ghosts, but Clem is the most popular.
Why?
He's thought to be a Civil War soldier who was murdered by a disgruntled private at the fort in 1899. Clem is short and stocky. Have you seen him, Bill?
I have.
He has a beard.
Mhm.
He's often seen wandering among the headstones at the Fort Douglas Cemetery.
Yeah.
Facebook says it's true.
Speaking of cemeteries, Salt Lake City Cemetery is the final resting place for more than 125,000 people.
It's just lousy with ghosts.
Visitors report hearing footsteps, seeing orbs, hearing the cries of people.
Yeah.
Some have even seen children running around the cemetery who disappear into thin air
Yep.
when approached.
Now, Steph in our chat room, who I trust implicitly when it comes to politics and news, she says that the White Lady is real.
Yeah, I'm sure.
Ghostly children at Murray Park. Sometimes ghost stories pop up in unexpected places. Murray Park is a beautiful park, shady trees, plenty of grass for picnics, 4 different playgrounds. People at the park often report seeing a young boy and his little sister on the playground. They both seem distraught, but the kids disappear when people approach.
Well, they want to go help them, but then they're ghosts.
So far, you've agreed with all these,
I think
Bill.
and I know I've seen Clem.
The Legend of Dead Horse Point State Park is a horrifying tale.
Oh, it sure is.
It's said that cowboys were poaching horses from the native people in the area and drove the horses to the natural corral on the peninsula of land that sits far above the Colorado River. Then the thieves abandoned the horses who died of thirst. Campers at the state park report hearing the stamping of hooves and whinnies of horses late into the night.
Facebook says it's true.
The ghost of Holken Olson, the first owner of the Shooting Star Saloon.
Oh, up in Huntsville.
Utah's oldest continuously operating bar is said to be haunted by its original owner. Holken Olson was apparently quite a character. He owned and operated the bar all the way through Prohibition. Several staff throughout the years claim to have seen him, and they say he often turns the lights on after they leave.
What? Well, that's not very energy conscious.
He doesn't care. He's a ghost.
Yeah, it's...
American Fork Canyon is beautiful, but many people claim that it's full of unexplained paranormal activity. Timpanogos Cave is said to be haunted by spirits who brush up against people during the cave tour. You've done the tour, Bill.
I have, and several spirits rubbed up against me rather vigorously.
Now, did this happen, though? People have reported ghostly hitchhikers, plague drivers, who then, after they leave the cave, they come with them.
Yeah.
So you're telling me...
Hitchhiking ghosts.
Beware of hitchhiking ghosts.
Yes.
At Timpanogos, yep.
It might seem odd to find ghosts at a municipal building, but some people who work at the Salt Lake City and County building, we'll have to ask Mayor Mendenhall about this, swear that it's haunted. It's thought that at least 5 different ghosts haunt the halls and offices there, including 2 children, a previous Salt Lake City mayor. Oh, it's Dee Dee Cordini, don't you think?
Probably. See, the mayor's a politician, though. She'll try to cover this up. And we know it to be true.
Grafton is Utah's most famous ghost town. It was the site of several tragedies over the years. Visitors wander through the cemetery, report hearing chilling screams, eerie laughter.
What are we doing?
Exactly.
Hi.
We were cheersing, aren't we?
I think we ought to cheer.
Look at this guy.
What
Finger guns, it's my thing.
Oh, yeah.
East Coast.
How about we do this?
What's that?
Utes.
Utes. How about we do that?
How about Go X96, Radio from Hell? Because that's what we're here for.
Have you heard of it?
Here at what do they call it? The Red Zone.
The Ken Garf.
Yes. Ken Garf Red
right
Zone.
there.
And we're awaiting our guests.
Oh, like Brian did. He knows the English name for that town. It's Hooper.
Hooper.
Yeah. That show, Better Off Ted, I have no idea why it didn't go on and on and on.
Yeah.
It was so, just excellent.
And Portia de Rossi was great in that.
Yeah, they were all, that guy, his name is Jay Harrington.
Yeah. Hooper.
Hooper.
All right.
Excellent.
Let's continue, shall we?
We're back to have another drink.
Wow.
With Jimmy Santangelo. What do we, wow, look at this.
Oh, yeah, let me, here we go.
He's got to put some Pinot in there, Carrie.
Put some Pinot in my...
if you have any questions for Jimmy, 877-602-9696 is the number. 877-602-9696. You can text questions as well, 33986. He knows all, he sees all when it comes to wine, spirits, cocktails, restaurants, if you any recommendations of restaurants, or just all kinds of stuff. 877-602-9696. And Jim, I meant to ask you what the rosé that we had.
Yeah.
What would you typically want to eat with that?
So salmon. My first thing would be grilled salmon, pan-seared, something of that nature. Duck. You can have something if you've ever had cold smoked duck, things of that nature. In the morning, when you're in a pinch, and if you're having salmon and gravlax, this would be a go-to for me. In fact, I've got brunch. I've got family. My cousin Michelle and Duke are coming. My cousin Michelle and Duke are coming into town. And we're doing brunch up in Park City at my parents' house. So maybe this will have to make an appearance.
I think it needs to.
Yeah.
And now we turn to the Pinot.
Turn into the Pinot Noir by Soder. These guys just know how to do it. We mentioned about their biodynamic methodology of producing wine. They are very conscious. I've met the team there at Soder when they visit our market. These people are solid. They are very focused on producing quality level wine. The Pinot Noirs, these are one of the few wines in, at an affordable price. This is in that $40 to $60 range that you're able to get with 40 something for their estate and then 60 something for the Mineral Springs Pinot. And they're sourcing from single vineyard selections. You can have delicious wine, but the fruit might be sourced all throughout California or maybe a couple of areas. And there's nothing wrong with that. I'm not saying there is anything wrong with that. But when you come across a wine such as this in a comparative quality level of excellence to, say, Burgundy, France, where Pinot Noir is famed, this is Premier Cru. This isn't even Village. This is Premier Cru, if not Grand Cru level, especially Mineral Springs. So I'm just throwing it out there for my geeky wine friends some guys out there for a compare. Dr. Neil knows what I'm talking about.
He does.
So this is the Pinot Noir, and just beautiful. I haven't even smelled it. Bill, what do you got?
It's great. We do have a question on line one.
Yes. Let's go to Jeff. Hello, Jeff.
Jeff.
Hello.
Hi.
Hello, Mr. Wine the Guy.
Wine the Guy.
Wine the Guy.
Yeah. What's your question?
So I recently acquired a gentleman's liquor cellar, about 50 to 75 bottles.
Tell me
There's
more.
A lot of old stuff in there. Yeah, there's a lot of old stuff in there, and I'm just curious, being in Utah, how do I go about getting it appraised and possibly selling it?
Getting it appraised, you can do it yourself. I can help you with that. It's a comparative against the internet, what the retail price is if the bottles are open, what the head spaces in the neck, how much is evaporated. If they're open, you're not going to be doing a lot of reselling, that kind of a thing. As far as it's reselling, there's really no market in that. You got to do the Facebook groups, things like that. And that's a personal transaction. That's a private transaction. No restaurants or anything are going to be buying that from you, because we, as operators, have to show a counting of our inventory to the state. So that negates that option. But you have a great opportunity here. Take a look at all the bottles that aren't open. Do your head space, your head gap, see how much of it is evaporated of those unopened bottles. Take a look at the corks, see if there's any sticking, anything weeping. The labels are intact. I mean, you're good to go, man. Take some pictures, throw it up on Facebook Marketplace, and it's a private transaction.
Yeah, a lot of those Facebook groups would be...
Facebook groups, 801 whiskey guys and stuff like that might have a blast.
Is this all wine? Jeff?
Liquor cabinet, did you say?
Yeah, it's a combination of bourbons, scotch, tequila, gin. The crown jewel is probably the 75-year-old bottle of scotch.
So I think the first step we should do, Carrie, Bill, and Gina and myself should...
Come over. Well, come over.
I see where you're going with this.
We'll have to investigate.
Okay, let's throw you over to Katie. Katie, would you get
I am very curious.
It'd be awesome to check out, seriously.
Can you maybe just send us some pictures without revealing the location or where you are or anything? just some pictures of some of the bottles.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah,
And then
email that to radiofromhell@x96.com.
Then I'll bet you we could give you a good idea just looking at pictures of some of the bottles.
Sounds great.
All right, Jeff. Thank you.
Thanks, Jeff.
Okay, thanks for the info.
You got it.
Let's see. Good morning, Jimmy. How would you make an adult lime Ricky? And do you do home whiskey and cigar events?
Great question. Yes, if you go to wineacademyofutah.com, go to in-home wine events, cigar and spirits classes are available for you to select, minimum 6 people. An adult gin Ricky. Love gin Rickies. It's gin-based, of course. Lime.
Mm-hmm.
What I like to do, it's odd, but I love the powdered sugar as your sweetener with a gin Ricky. Because you get a little bit of a frothiness and it gives you a bit of mouthfeel to overly offset the acid. Because gin, that's a bit strong. You got the herbaceousness, but it's got some good acidity. Lime, that's all it is.
Sure, yeah.
And then with the powdered sugar, I just love that. And that's a shakedown drink. The problem with gin Rickies is it's hard to make just one. So I just make 3 right out of the gate.
Sure.
It holds better in the shaker. And you strain that over some ice, and you're good to go. Makes a great Tuesday evening for you.
And there's a canned gin Ricky.
Beehive.
They
do a good one.
I've got a few of those in my fridge at home.
The Gin Ricky is named after Colonel Joe Rickey, a prominent Democratic political lobbyist who lived in Washington, D.C. in the late 19th century.
There you go.
There it is.
Let's see. See if we can get one more question, and then we'll get your plugs in.
Jimmy's always got stuff going on.
You got hair plugs?
Here we go.
I got a Fugazi underneath the hat.
I'm a recovering lifelong Mormon, so I find myself in my 40s without having had a drop of alcohol.
Yeah.
I'd like to try something, but I have no idea where to start. What might be good for the beginner?
We do a beginner, not to be all self-centric, but we do a beginner tasting, how to taste wine like an expert. It's a beginner series. It's 4 wines, 2 whites, 2 reds. We call it an olfactory tasting because there's a lot of smelling going on to compare it. Because we can say all day long, the Sauvignon Blanc smells like lime and grapefruit. But once you have that lime and grapefruit literally in front of you, the zest, and you're smelling it and comparing it. So it's a real good brief. So give us a call. It's relatively affordable for that. Now, if you don't have enough 8 to 14 people to bring together for that, go to one of the events that we have, wineacademyofutah.com, our ticketed events. We do the basics of wine tasting in each and every one of those. You are not obligated to consume all the wine. It's engaging, it's fun, it's educational, and that's what we take pride on.
Now, you've got a couple of events coming up here.
So it's been so fun going up to Ogden every year at Roosters and celebrating whiskey and history, the Utah experience. Each and every month, we talk about the rich history of distillation in Utah from the mid-1800s to present day. We change up the spirits. I've got people that go every month, and they're like, I love this. I'm tasting all the Utah stuff. And that's a lot of fun. That is this Monday, 8/17. Either go to wineacademyofutah.com or go to Roosters Brewing for event ticket information. And here's a fun one. On the 9th, or I guess that's the 7th. I don't even know my dates. Sorry. On the 19th next week, Neighborhood Hive Wine Wednesday. Have you been to Neighborhood Hive?
Yeah, just up on 21st.
Yep, it's on 21st and 21st, I guess, 23, 21, 21 and 21.
Yeah.
It's like 2059 South, and great people. We do Wine Wednesday, and it's called the Butcher Paper Tasting. We take the table and we roll out butcher paper, and we have all these small little bites right behind the wine.
Oh, cool.
Go to my Instagram page. We've done some stuff on it, and it is so fun. We're connecting community together over a glass of wine.
Yeah.
There we go. Thank you, Jimmy.
Cheers.
Cheers.
WineAcademyofutah.com. Jimmy Santangelo.
Enjoy the weekend, everybody. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir. All right. Traffic, Gina.
Crash southbound I-15 milepost 272 in Orem off to the right shoulder. Crash southbound 9th East 56 South. This says road closed. I don't know which of those roads are closed. Maybe you do. Maybe you are in the area. Crash northbound I-15 114 South in Draper. And a crash northbound I-15 at the westbound SR201 exit ramp. 2 center lanes are blocked there. And whatever you're seeing, you can text us and let us know at 33986. Join Manor on First open house this Saturday, 2 to 5 p.m. I will be there. You can explore personalized assisted living at the historic Salisbury Mansion and meet their caring team. ManorOnFirst.com. By the way, Dr. Kachimani is going to be here later from Manor on First, and he's going to be telling us a little more about it and taking questions if you have questions about assisted living.
All right, Beat Gina coming up after these messages and a song. It's an easy game to play. It's multiple choice, pop culture trivia. Easy to win the prize. All you got to do is sit through the game, really. And what is our prize today?
Now, this is tonight, so you have to be able to go to Trombone Shorty at Deer Valley tonight. But what a fun activity to do on a Friday evening.
Very cool last-minute trip up the mountains to see Trombone Shorty. Nice place to see a show also. 877-602-9696. Call and play Beat Gina to get those tickets to see Trombone Shorty tonight. Oh, the farmer's market.
You know, we talked about all this great wine. You need food to go along with it.
You need a nice BLT, and the tomatoes are starting to come on.
Oh, okay. Yeah. So plan on going to the farmer's market. Pioneer Park, open every Saturday, 8 a.m. to 2 p.m. You can find out more details about all the different businesses that are there. slcfarmersmarket.org. Over 300 local small businesses, arts and crafts, fresh baked goods, and of course, local produce. This is fresh, grown right here by Utah farmers, picked this week. It could not be fresher. Get all your herbs there. They're fresh herbs that smell so good when you walk past the herbs, the basil, the dill, the cilantro, the chives, the spearmint, the rosemary, the thyme, all of that. Just make a plan every Saturday, 8 to 2 through October at Pioneer Park. Get there early. Go to slcfarmersmarket.org.
I did a lot of driving yesterday, and I had to go to the pharmacy, which is back in this end of town, University Pharmacy. And Gina's, you've been with me when
people have called you ma'am.
Yes, people have said.
I did not know you were going to do that.
But you've been with me when. Now my hair is fairly long now, but it used to be really long and flowing.
You have facial hair.
Yeah, but my hair used to be really. It's gotten kind of thin after I had COVID. It started falling out. So it's not as thick as it used to be, and this is about as long as it gets, and it's got gray in it. And so I'm pulling into the parking lot at University Pharmacy, which is a tricky business. Kind of. You have to go down this, it's up on the U campus, and you go down this little driveway that's one way, so like if a car is coming up, you have to either back up or it's kind of messy. Yeah. And then it's a small parking lot behind the University Pharmacy. But the driveway was clear, and I wheel my way in there, and I swing the car around, and I run, and there was only one parking spot, and I whipped into the parking spot. And as I had come down the hill, I saw... approaching the parking lot, there's a guy that works there. His name is Mike, who's a big fan of our show. He's worked at the University Pharmacy forever, and he was standing there with an older guy who I think is one of the main pharmacists there. And I saw him look at me weird as I wheeled past them and put my car into the slot there. And I get out of my car, and Mike goes, "Hey, how you doing, Bill?" "Hi." And I said, "Hi, Mike," and then I started to walk in, and the older guy said, I saw him kind of walk toward my car for a second, and then he went inside. And he said, "You know what? I thought when I saw you wheel your car around there, I didn't quite catch a good glimpse of you, and I thought it was a little gray-haired old lady driving that car." Oh. A little gray-haired old lady driving the car, and he said, and I was going to walk up to you and say, you drive great for a little gray-haired lady.
Oh, what?
because you just don't see. He said you just don't see little gray-haired old ladies kind of like whooshing their car in there. They're kind of like timid, and he said, but you just and you're right in there. He said, I thought that lady is driving great. I was going to compliment you. I said, well, thank you. I appreciate it.
I have been witness.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
We were in Florida, I think, and we went shopping.
It was a cosmetics counter in the mall at Nordstrom.
Yeah.
That's where it happened.
Yeah.
It was here.
So a cosmetics counter where, you think they encounter women all day at the cosmetics
I don't
counter.
know why I was with you at the cosmetics counter, but I was at Nordstrom.
And looked Bill at his face. This was not from behind.
Now, sometimes from behind, people used to say,
yeah.
"Excuse me, ma'am," and then I'd turn around and go, "Yeah." They go, "Oh, sorry."
They looked at Bill square in the face.
I don't know if I had facial hair at that. I think I did.
I think you did, because I was surprised they still ma'amed you.
Yeah. Can I help you, ma'am?
Can I help you, ma'am?
And I said, "Ma'am?"
In Bill's voice, and Bill's
and then the person kind of woke up.
like, oh,
what?
Like probably was looking at you. So Bill, apparently, out of the corner of people's eyes,
Yeah, that's what it is.
you look like a woman.
Still, little gray-haired old lady driving a car.
It's the birthing hips.
Yeah, that's probably.
I love that I had no idea what your story was. I was just trying to make a joke, and that's exactly what your story was.
And I try to wear shirts that hide my man breasts.
Yeah.
So
blouses.
Yeah. So, but
that's funny.
And I just thought it was funny, and the guy was nice too. I mean, he said, I guess I just caught a quick glimpse of you, and I thought, God, that lady's driving great.
See, I go to Jolly's is my pharmacy, and that is a dangerous pharmacy.
Let's see, that's on.
Well, there's a couple of them.
Is it the one by Feldman's?
No,
Isn't there one there?
No, I go to the one on 17th East, by my house, and it's a cute store with lots of cute things for sale all the time that you have to walk past to get to the
That's
pharmacy.
right. You do get lost in those stores.
University Pharmacy has all of that kind of stuff too.
And I think they purposefully tell you it's going to be about 20 minutes for us to fill this. They want you to wander around the store, and I buy things.
And it's
They
all
have
that
good candy,
it's all local,
they have-
and it's like a lot of local.
Yeah.
Like you can tell that it's made by ladies in their houses.
They have cute clothes. They also have drinks with the good ice that you can get.
The Pebble Ice.
What it upset me that the University Pharmacy, I hadn't gone there. I started using it as my primary pharmacy when another one that I went to closed, and I went back up to the University Pharmacy, and they had taken out their. They had a lunch counter there.
Yeah, they used to.
A lunch counter, and they took
It's
it all.
gone, huh?
It's all gone, and they've got compounding rooms there where they make drugs.
They're one of the few that still do the compounding around. That's why, I think.
They do a lot. They do big business with compounding there.
Yeah, because there are so few pharmacies that do it.
Yeah, they're. Forget the other one. I think there's a Jolly's way out in Sandy that does compounding.
I don't know.
Anyway, but they're very nice there, and they
Very nice. I
do a great
spend a
job.
lot of time there, and I shouldn't, but I do.
And the University Pharmacy is interesting too because they still sell theatrical makeup.
Really?
Yeah. If you are a theater student at the University of Utah, that's where you go buy makeup. Is at the University Pharmacy. They have all the, and they have spirit gum and fake hair for beards and all of that stuff.
That's the Monty Python sketch, the dead parrot sketch. Hello, miss. What do you mean, miss? I'm sorry, I have a cold.
Yes, I forgot that.
Do that one.
Yeah.
Try that. All right.
Sorry, I have a cold.
Now, before we get to Beat Gina.
Yeah, I have
I'm standing by.
I have a stack of questions here, and none of them are the best question. We are still looking for best question of the week. It can be about anything you like. We're going to do that, in about 15 minutes or so.
I have a suggestion.
Oh, okay.
We could change it to the mediocre question of the week.
Sure.
Well, I mean, that's all we
And
got.
use those.
Yeah.
No, we need your questions. So email us right now. Question anything you'd like us to answer in the next 15 minutes. radiofromhell@x96.com.
Thank you.
Tiddly tum tum. Oh, I'm sorry. I was having just a little me time, if you know what I mean. It's time for Beat Gina. I'm your announcer, Johnny O, for Beat Gina sponsor, Golden Peacock Incorporated.
Well.
Ladies,
Yes.
you can now thrill him with your white skin.
Oh.
Freckles, brown spots, blackheads, sallowness, all unsightly skin blemishes yield to Golden Peacock Bleach Cream. Gently, harmlessly, yet almost overnight, this wonder cream lightens your complexion to a uniform pearly whiteness. Take this test. Tonight, just before you retire, follow the simple directions. Tomorrow, a glance in your mirror will be a revelation. Already, your skin will be whiter. In a few days, you'll be answering the question of eager friends who want to know your beauty secrets. Get a jar now. Every man is looking for beauty. White beauty. Get beauty in a jar today at our risk. We offer to refund every cent you have paid if you do not become white and delightsome.
Well.
Golden Peacock is available today at Lightner's, a beauty store for the right people in the Purity Mall, 666 Old Highway, just west of town. Remember that a woman with a beautiful skin
Yes.
is a beautiful woman.
Yes.
And now, here he is, without a blemish, the man who puts all other game show hosts to shame, Kerry Jackson.
Thank you, Johnny Ola.
You're welcome.
Sallow.
It's not good to be sallow.
No. Happy
Skin whitener.
Happy Halloween, everybody.
There's lots of coded messages in that ad.
There's
Wasn't
an
there?
awful lot, yes. All right, let's see. The randomizer has picked a contestant. You're going to go up against Leah today. Is it Leah or Lee?
Leah.
Leah. All right, Leah, we're going to toss a coin to see who goes first. It will give you the advantage in the game if you call it correctly, heads or tails.
Tails.
All right, see what happens. It is heads.
Oh, you're going to have to work for these
Dang
Trombone Shorty tickets. Trombone Shorty,
all right.
Orleans Avenue, bring their signature New Orleans sound to Deer Valley, blending funk, jazz, high-energy brass. It's tonight at Deer Valley.
Yes, you've got to go tonight. So here we go. First question is for Gina because she won the coin toss. Multiple choice, pop culture trivia. If Gina gets it correct, she gets the point. If not, Leah, I hope you were paying attention because I'll ask you the very same question, and hopefully you'll answer it correctly and steal Gina's point away. We'll go back and forth till one of you gets 3 points. Today's topic, Halle Berry trivia.
Okay.
Because it's her birthday today.
Happy birthday.
She is 60 and still resplendent. Halle Berry trivia. Gina.
Yes.
What actor broke Halle Berry's arm during the filming of Gothica?
Okay.
Was it one? Was it one punch side iron? Was it 2 slab bulkhead? Was it 3 Penelope Cruz? Or 4 Robert Downey Jr.?
Why would Penelope Cruz do that? Penelope Cruz? No.
Nope. Terribly sorry.
Leah.
I'm going to go with 4.
RDJ.
1 point for Leah. Leah controls the question.
Leah, Halle Berry refused the role offered to her in the movie Executive Decision until they gave her what? She held out for this to be in that movie. Was it 1, an assistant producer's credit? Was it 2, $1 million? Was it 3, Lil Nitro, the world's hottest gummy bear? Or 4, the book How to Talk to Your Cat About Gun Safety?
I'm going to go with number 1.
An assistant producer's credit? It sounds plausible, doesn't it?
Oh, dang it.
Dang it.
Well, you would think she would get more than $1 million.
They weren't offering
not
$1 million.
back then, so $1 million.
$1 million.
Okay.
Very good.
1-1. Now Gina controls the question.
Gina.
Yes.
What was the name of the character that Halle Berry played in the Flintstones movie?
Okay.
Was it 1, Sharon Stone? Was it 2, Cindy Vandercave? Was it 3, Micah Slaghoople? Or was it 4, Pebble Bleach?
All good. I'm going to go with Cindy.
Cindy Vandercave?
Yeah. No?
Leah.
I'm going to go with number 4.
Pebble Bleach? No.
No,
Sharon,
dang it.
Sharon Stone.
Why would they do that?
Because it was funny.
Oh, you can tell I've never seen the Flintstones movie.
She's so hot in that movie. Anyway.
Oh, okay.
All right, Leah, you control the question. The score
Okay.
is 1-1.
All right. How did Halle Berry celebrate her Oscar win, Leah? Was it 1, by getting so intoxicated she didn't remember how to celebrate her Oscar win? How she celebrated, I mean. Was it 2, she went to Elton John's Vanity Fair party? Was it 3, she put Ian McKellen in a headlock until he passed out? Or 4, set Bryan Singer's yacht on fire with a flamethrower?
Wow.
Oh, goodness gracious. I'm going to go with number 1.
Number 1 is correct. She
All
got
right.
so drunk she couldn't remember how she celebrated.
2-1. Gina, you have a chance to tie.
Okay.
Gina. Let's see. Here we go. Halle was the first black woman to receive an Oscar for Best Actress for which movie? Was it 1, The Ninja Who Forgot His Keys? Was it 2, Slightly Irritated at the Apocalypse? Was it 3, Introducing Dorothy Dandridge? Or 4, Monsters Ball?
Monsters Ball.
Monsters Ball is correct.
Tied up. 2-2. Leah, you could win on this
Okay.
one.
Leah, what director gave Halle Berry her movie debut? Was it 1, Steven Spielberg? Was it 2, Spike Lee? Was it 3, Martin Scorsese? Or 4, Quentin Tiramisu?
Spike Lee.
Spike Lee is correct.
And Leah wins the game.
There you go.
Leah, you
Just
are
like
going
that.
to Trombone Shorty tonight up at Deer Valley.
Hooray.
Boom.
Excellent.
Oh, my gosh, that's amazing.
All right, hang on the line. We'll tell you how to get those tickets.
Listen. I've got to get home. Apparently, Mrs. Ola has had a disastrous accident with some skin bleach.
Oh, my. All right, Big Boy News and Opinioendo now, brought to you by...
Progressive Primary Care is a smarter approach to health care with a flat monthly membership covering most primary care services. No insurance required. Visit progressiveprimary.care for details.
And never forget...
The views expressed on X96's Radio from Hell show do not necessarily reflect the opinions of Broadway Media, its management, owners, or advertisers.
This program is intended for mature audiences. Parental discretion is advised.
I'm going to mention this obituary. It won't mean a lot to many people, but it does to me because I read this book by this guy, and it was just a remarkable experience. John Crowley, an author of sweeping fantastical narratives about whose ability to blend such disparate material as American history, Dreams of Lost Utopias, and Alice in Wonderland tinged occult, allowed him to transcend the fantasy genre in novels like Little Big, which the critic Harold Bloom called a neglected masterpiece. John Crowley died on Sunday at his home in Conway, Massachusetts. He was 83. His wife, Lori Block, said the cause was complications of dysphagia and dementia. I discovered the novel Little Big on a paperback, one of those twirling paperback book things when
At
I was
a gas station?
in a gift store down in Springville, outside of Zion National Park, and I thought, Little Big, well, that sounds interesting. I picked it up and started reading, and I think I've read it 3 times since then. Little Big, John Crowley. It's not for everyone, but I would recommend you giving it a little taste. Donald Trump, after 3 days of intense physical competition, a Utah student athlete emerged as the winner in Donald Trump's Patriot Games. Rockwell Myers, who attends the Utah Military Academy in St. George, was the top male competitor in the games, earning him a $125,000 scholarship. Kennedy Furman, who is from Kansas, won the female division and also received a $125,000 scholarship. This was Trump's Patriot Games. I'm surprised they didn't give a bigger prize to the male winner. But Trump attended the Tuesday finale and watched as Myers and Furman were awarded ceremonial checks and golden trophies. "We're proud of him," said Brandon Draper of Mr. Myers. Draper serves as the senior Army ROTC instructor and Learning Center director at the Utah Military Academy. He's just one of those kids who likes to take on challenges. Myers, Draper said, once told him that he wanted to run a marathon barefoot just because he thought he could. A woman was arrested after she allegedly engaged in a road rage while naked, grabbed a deputy's throat, and threw fecal matter at him. Sarah Rachel Valdez was arrested on suspicion of the following 16 charges. Failure to stop at the command of police, third-degree felony. Propel vomit, urine, semen, fecal infectious vomit, saliva, a third-degree felony. Damaging a jail or place of confinement. Possession weapon of ammo or escape tool. Refusing a chemical test. Reckless endangerment. Possession of a controlled substance. Assault on a peace officer. Possession of a controlled substance. Possession of a controlled substance. Use of drug paraphernalia. Criminal mischief. Open container. Failure to wear a seatbelt or properly adjust the safety belt. Just before 4:30 p.m. Wednesday, a deputy with the Tooele County Sheriff's Office received reports that a silver passenger vehicle was engaging in road rage. The driver allegedly threw a beer bottle at a semi-truck on eastbound I-80. The semi-driver called 911 and said the woman also nearly ran another vehicle off the road. The deputy caught up to the suspect vehicle and attempted to stop, but she continued eastbound. The deputy said he cycled through his siren tones, used his PA system to command her to stop, but she gesticulated. You can imagine what that was.
Yeah.
Was it this?
Yeah.
Oh.
And shouted at him. The affidavit states that the driver shifted between speeds of 60 to 90 miles an hour, throwing things out the window, including a fire extinguisher, boxes, vehicle headrests, and trash. It goes on. It's quite a... but finally, when they pulled her over, she was naked except for a belt and a pair of black boots, sweating profusely, and said she took off her clothes because I was hot. Huh? It goes. It should be it'll be an episode of some TV show. My God. Let's see what else we have here. Utah Valley University says that they will not hold classes on September 10th, the anniversary of the killing of Charlie Kirk on their campus. Kirk was shot and killed while speaking at UVU on September 10th, 2025. Healing continues in different ways for each member of our university community as we approach September 10, the one-year anniversary of the tragic events. This is an email that was sent to the campus community. To provide time and space for reflection, service, and connection, UVU will close operations on that day. Every morning, Emily Diaz drops off her daughter Amelia at Head Start, and I don't have time to go into it.
Oh.
We'll get to it later, maybe.
Is it a complicated story?
Yeah.
Okay.
So I will just say, you remember the woman who got her arm torn off by the alligators when swimming in the Everglades down there? Mm-hmm. Her son says that the reason that her arm got ripped off by an alligator is tourists, people from out of state.
Well, what he's saying is they want pictures of the alligators.
And they feed
them. So they
and
feed them. And so you're interacting with them, so they're more likely to approach humans.
He's just looking for it. I think he's
No?
full of it. I think he's full of it.
It's
because
probably true.
They were swimming in a prohibited area.
Oh, okay.
And she was left by her right arm hanging by a thread and had to be amputated. Tourists have... If you see a picture of them, you'll see why maybe they were swimming in a prohibited area.
All right. Sports weather traffic.
Oh, this happened earlier in the week, but I wanted to mention it. Guarantee Rate Field was transformed into a sea of white and black novelty miters on Tuesday night as the Chicago White Sox celebrated Pope Night, honoring Chicago native and White Sox fan Pope Leo.
Oh,
to pull off the unique promotion respectfully, White Sox marketing team collaborated early with Chicago priest Father Tom Hurley. We didn't want to do anything sacrilegious or offend people.
A free miter with every ticket sold.
If you go to x96.com/live, you can see they had a nun throw out the first pitch. She did awesome. She got it over the plate. They also did a peace be with you. Like when you're in a Catholic mass, there's a part of the mass where you say peace be with you and shake the hands
And
of the
also with
people
you.
around. And all, yeah. And they did that at the game
See
too.
her bounce that
Yeah,
that ball
she's-
off of her muscle.
She knows what she's
Watch,
doing.
Watch, she'll bounce. She hits it with her forearm muscle. And
Here she goes.
She is not messing
Boink.
around.
And gets it over the plate. So that was fun.
she's on the Sisters of Perpetual Mercy softball team.
Real Salt Lake tomorrow playing Minnesota at 7:30, and Utah Royals are home tonight at 8 p.m. against Bay FC. That's your sports. Weather, and I do have a spot of traffic that will be sponsored, Carrie Jackson.
Okay.
Weather, it's 63 right now, going to get up to a high of 81 today with a 40% chance of showers. Probably going to be kind of like yesterday, that midday partly cloudy, and then the storm possibility rolling around in the afternoon again. Thunderstorms, chance of that overnight tonight too, and much cooler, 59 overnight tonight. That'll feel nice. 80s over the weekend, mid to upper 80s, and sunshine, not much of a chance of rain. It looks like through until Tuesday maybe. Traffic, a friend of the program says 2 fallen firefighters are being moved at 11 a.m. and the majority of the route is 215. So that, thank you, friend of the program, who sent that in for a heads up for traffic later today. Somebody says 9th and 56th is open. Accident is in front of the Dutch Brothers. You know, that little coffee place. Traffic is getting through. Again, from friend of the program. Thank you for sending that in at 33986.
Thank you very much. All right, we're going to take a break. We'll be back with best question of the week. I guess you could still get them in if you tried real hard.
Radio from hell at x96.com.
Yeah, put best question in the subject line of your email, just whatever you want to ask us. All right? Coming up after these messages. Stand by for that. BigOTires.com.
Big O Tires is the team you trust. I know it's the team I trust. So
Didn't you just get tires there?
brand new
not that
set
long
of Big
ago?
O tires about a month ago, and I made the appointment online, which is terrific. Now I know the Big O Tire store that I always go to. It's very close to my house, but you can find the one near you by going to bigotires.com, and then it's so simple to make an appointment online, and it'll ask what your car is and what kind of service you need, or if you're just coming to buy tires, all of that. And it's very easy to fill out, and you just select a time and then go. Right now, Big O is having a sale all through the month of August. Save up to $120 instantly on select Nitto, Nexen, and Sumitomo tires. Plus, get a $100 mail-in rebate on purchases of $5.99 or more when you use your Big O Tires and Service credit card. Big O Tires, they're locally owned and operated. They're terrific people. Big O Tires, the team you trust. Well, the Republicans are really after me.
Me too. I'm getting him too.
Well, are you getting this
They
again?
want me to run for office?
This is the third time they've sent me a text.
Really?
Utah Republican Chairman Rob Axon here. It says, our party needs your help. Mm-hmm. No Republican has filed a run against Democrat incumbent Jen Daly Prevost for the state house. January 8th is at 5 p.m. is the deadline to file at the Salt Lake County Clerk's office, and we cannot let the Democrat run unopposed. Mm-hmm. Will you answer the call and serve? See the district map here.
I got it for Brian King.
Oh, really?
Yeah. GOP Chairman Rob Axon says, our party needs your help. Me, Gina Barberi. Brian King is not running again, and no Republican has filed to run for the open seat in State House District 23.
It seems that I think I also got something from the Democrat Jen Daly Prevost saying, I can't find it now, saying that she would really appreciate my financial support. Now, I don't know why.
Okay, that's
well,
different.
you're a registered Republican. Why
I don't know. I don't know why she would send that to me. I'm not giving her any money. I'm a Republican.
Did you see there's a woman and a Democrat that's filed to run for Mitt Romney's seat yesterday?
I didn't see that.
Yes.
She's, let me find that.
And what, so did anybody file to run against Jen Daly Prevost?
I don't know. Let's see.
Now, as registered Republicans, don't we get to vote in this upcoming thing?
Yeah, they're having.
Or do we have to go somewhere?
We might have to go somewhere, so I don't want to do that.
I don't want to do that.
It's a presidential preference poll or something.
Yeah.
World-renowned ski mountaineer, environmental
activist
running for Utah's open Senate seat. Her name's Caroline Gleich or Gleich. I should probably figure out how to say that. She's running for Mitt Romney's.
Yeah, I did see that. And she's a Democrat?
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Okay.
She got my vote.
Well,
I don't need to know anything.
Well, I'm sorry, ma'am. I'm a Republican. I can't vote for her.
Sure. No, Bill, you can.
You can.
See, in this state, you have to be a registered Republican to vote in the Republican primaries and things, but Democrats will take anybody. You don't have to be a registered Democrat.
And that's why I'm a Republican, because I'm picky.
And today's the last day you can register as a Republican to vote
I think it was. Oh yeah, today is the
last day.
Yeah, today. If you have a mind to register, I was thinking of changing back to Democrat, but I just didn't want to go. I lost the paper that said how to do it, and so I don't care. I mean, it doesn't make a whole never mind of difference. Really.
It does make a difference because you can vote in primaries. If you would like a say in who wins office here in the state of Utah, you have to be a registered Republican.
Gina, the Republicans that I would vote for, which I did, are too liberal in the Republican Party to ever win.
Well,
it doesn't make a difference.
Well, the GOP is now all extremists. There is no what I keep hearing mainstream Republicans. That term doesn't apply anymore.
That's why I want to go back to. I think I should go back to being a Democrat and just fight the good fight.
All of the mainstream Republicans are quitting or retiring Mitt Romney, you know? So,
I don't know how this presidential, I think it's in March, the Republican
presidential preference,
whatever that is. I don't know if you have to go somewhere or. We'll find out.
It says here, so you can switch back to Democrat. The Republican Party will not primary this year. They have decided to do voting in the caucuses, so you can't vote against Trump in the primary.
Because they know not everyone will show up to the caucuses. Because people are...
Yeah, it's only the extremists.
Yeah.
Or no, excuse me, the Republicans that will go out.
Well, I think I can I think you can call the office and change your party affiliation over the phone.
You just go to vote.utah.gov and it's all there. It's easy.
All right. All right. Is this a sponsored feature, Gina?
Yes, best question of the week brought to you by Are You Into Dungeons & Dragons? Pick up the updated spell, monster, and magic item cards for the Dungeons & Dragons, available now at Haster Games, 6831 South State or HasterGames.com. It's best question of the week. We get a lot of questions. Not all of them are the best ones. Try and send us the best question. radiofromhell@x96.com. Put best question in the subject line.
All right.
We'll answer just about anything. This one comes in from Trans Sam.
Okay.
Trans Sam says, "Hello, Lords. I dread thinking of a possible impending retirement from my favorite radio humans, but I was wondering, in the sad event of you all vacating the booth on a more permanent basis, what song would you want to play you off the studio property?" So, as your
exit song.
Your exit song.
Well, it'd be one of two for me.
Okay.
It'd either be Tom Jones singing "It's Not Unusual," or Peggy Lee, "Is That All There Is?"
Well, that's sad.
That one seems more like a goodbye song.
Yeah.
You, Gina?
I have two.
I have two as well.
But the goodbye song is one for my baby and one more for the road, which is Frank Sinatra.
Frank Sinatra. Okay.
I mean, lots of people have done it, but Frank's that's a sad goodbye song.
Oh, okay.
But then Joe Dolce.
What?
Shut up in your face.
Oh, I thought, what's the matter?
Really?
Is that? I always thought that was "What's the Matter?" You.
What's the matter? You?
Yeah, that's the name of the song. Is "Shut Up in Your Face." Yeah.
Gotta know respect. Hey!
I have two as well. Goodbye, Goodbye from Oingo Boingo.
Oh, that's good.
But the one that I would, and I would rig it so that it played for an hour or until somebody came in and shut the computer down, would be Around the Dial by the Kinks.
Oh.
Don't know that.
The lyrics are specifically about a DJ that left.
I don't know that song.
I've been around the dial so many times, but you're not there. Somebody tells me that you've been taken off the air. You were my favorite DJ since I can't remember when.
Perfect words.
Going to keep my radio on till I find out what went wrong. You've got to be out there somewhere on the dial. So,
Okay.
Perfect.
All right.
And sort of related, this came in from Nikki. If X96 fired you, what's the most likely thing you did?
Well, I cared too much.
You got fired.
I
for
cared
caring
too much. That's what it was.
Can you be fired for that?
You can be fired for anything.
I mean,
I did too good a job.
I've never been fired from anything.
Really?
I haven't. I haven't really either.
I've been fired from all my jobs.
No, you haven't.
Yes.
You've been fired from all of your jobs?
All my jobs, yes.
Well, guess we know what's coming then, don't we?
And actually, now that I think about it, I take it back. I was technically fired from KJQ because it was during the bad times.
Yes.
And Bill had left already, I think.
See, the Troubles, as I call
The Troubles.
them.
It was a radio station we all worked for that got sold, and we were not happy about the new management.
Yeah, I was technically fired as well.
And everyone was just kind of dropping off at their own time as that went. Carrie had to hang on a little longer because of the cancer.
I had to have the insurance.
But I actually wanted to go to a Guns N' Roses concert, which was I was supposed to work that night, and I kind of used that as a maybe I just don't go in. So I just didn't show up. I went to the concert. That was not nice that I did that.
No, whoever you were taking over for had to stay.
It was a new person that I didn't care about so much. Yeah, because that's back before everything was automated, and you had to have
somebody had to be there.
Yeah,
a live person.
So I take back that I've never been fired. That was it.
And I was technically fired by them. They said, you sign a non-compete and stay working for us, or we'll fire you. And I said, well, I don't want to sign a non-compete. And they said, well, okay, then we'll have to fire you. And I said, that's all right. That's fine. So I guess that's a technical. I wanted them to. I didn't want to work there anymore.
Yeah.
And if I were fired from X96, it would be for insubordination, I'm sure.
That's right. Talking smack.
So not necessarily for anything that happened on the air.
No,
I'm smarter than that.
I doubt it.
Smarter than that.
Doubt it. I doubt anything.
That's what the red button's for.
Exactly.
Well,
or maybe I was fired for playing the Kinks Around the Dial over and
over again.
We all have to go sometime, you know. So I don't know. I really, people keep asking us about that, and the true answer is, I don't know.
We don't know.
We honestly don't know, especially on this day right now.
The true answer, at least for me though, is I love doing this and would like to keep doing it. That's my true answer.
I would too.
Yeah.
For a little while, like to keep doing it.
Yeah.
Yeah. So many goodbye songs people are bringing up now. Take This Job and Shove It by Johnny Page.
Yeah, that popped into my mind immediately. But
work in here.
I Am the DJ by David Bowie.
How about the Stars and Stripes Forever March? Da, 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 da.
Let's see. Panic on the Streets of London by the Smiths, because it ends with Hang the DJ.
Hang the DJ, hang the DJ, hang the DJ.
The Last DJ by Tom Petty. Goodbye Yellow Brick Road by Elton John? I don't think so. Closing Time by Semisonic?
Oh, that
You wouldn't know that I had been fired. We played that song pretty regularly. All right. No, video killed the radio star is not going to work. We got to get out of this place by the animals.
Yeah.
Mexican radio. That's where I'm going.
Mexican radio. You're going to move to Mexico and
You bet.
do a radio show down there?
Well, we got a Spanish language station here in the building, and they're owned by a different company. We just kind of lease them space, apparently. And they always seem like they're having a great time.
Yeah.
And they're really nice people.
They're really nice.
They have a great time. They're nice people. They seem to like working with each other.
Yeah, it's strange. JoJo says hi to me. You know, I don't even know who. I don't even know what she does. But she says hi to me all the time.
Their manager invited me to a party.
A
yesterday.
party?
Yeah.
See?
Yeah.
No, they always seem like they're having a great time. I think I'd rather work for them. I don't speak Spanish, but
Yeah, you might have to fix that.
yeah, that could be a problem.
If you would like to ask us a question, we would love to answer it. You need to email it to us, radiofromhell@x96.com. Put best question in the subject line.
Okay, thank you. Crap.
Nothing being reported in the last little bit. Always appreciate it when you let us know what you're seeing out on the roads, and you do that via text at 33986. Yeah, let's see. High temperatures mean low prices at Big O Tires. All month, save up to $120 instantly on select tires. Only at Big O Tires, the team you trust.
All right. Let's take a break, play a song. Then after that song, it's the Boner Recap game. Easy to play the game. All you got to do is call us and tell us who won the boner this morning. If you were listening, you know. If you weren't listening, you could probably guess, but why not cheat? Go to x96.com, look for the box that says Boners, August 14, 2026. Click on there. The answer will be revealed. What is the prize?
It's tickets to see Better Than Ezra live with special guests Vertical Horizon and Tonic, August 15th at the Canyons Village at Park City Mountain.
That is a 90s show. Better Than Ezra, 877-602-9696 is the number to call to play the Boner Recap game. 877-602-9696. We'll play after some messages and a song. All right, Salt Lake Film Society.
Broadway Center Cinema, if you haven't been in to check out their new seats in all 6 theaters, go check them out. Some of them have little purse hooks, which I'm kind of giddy about. I love them. I love a purse hook. Also giddy about the concession stand they have there. Fantastic array of Ritter Sport candy bars and all kinds of candy and treats that you don't see other places. And staffed by a great staff. They love what they're doing, and you will see great films there. They do things like the Summer Showdown, which is happening this weekend. First Love, Friendship, and Peak 80s Feelings. Relive the decade with Stand By Me and Pretty in Pink. That's August 14th and 15th only. Bad Decisions Make Great Comedy. Catch the indie crowd pleaser, The Wrong Girls. That starts today with Kristen Stewart. Sean Means talked about that this morning. And for more laughs, visit the cult comedy classic Wet Hot American Summer, opening Sunday to celebrate their 25th anniversary. And it is getting to be time for Tower of Terror. Tickets are on sale now for that at slfstix.org.
Join me.
Do we live in a pancake state or a waffle state?
You know, I read this.
Oh.
I thought we were in one, and it turns out we're in the other.
Well,
Let me
let's
guess.
Okay.
All right.
Pancake.
Well,
That's what I thought.
let's see.
Oh?
Pancakes, part of the American breakfast table. Waffles introduced much later in 1630. That's how old the waffle is.
1630.
Rose to popularity as the crisp golden pancake alternative that you could serve with fresh fruit, whipped cream, maple syrup. The two have been battling out to be crowned America's favorite breakfast item ever since.
Okay.
So, waffle popularity versus pancake popularity. There was a poll done for sub-regional preferences. Now, you would think, well, Waffle House. Where's Waffle House?
That's in the South.
That's in the South.
A Mecca.
Data indicates that waffle-related searches consistently enjoy a high level of interest throughout the year and rarely dip below the 70 mark. So there's lots of people Googling waffles.
Mm-hmm.
Googling waffles is a good band name, by the way. if you
Waffles
would like
near
that.
me.
These numbers seem to suggest waffles are the most popular choice. Pancakes show slightly different pattern with more substantial fluctuations. The interest in pancakes only occasionally falls below 80%. Pancakes maintain a higher popularity than waffles. However, the time of year influences popularity.
Interesting. I will say, as a kid, I was shipped off one summer for a week to do EFY, which is the young person's Mormon boot camp down at BYU.
Oh, okay.
And the only fun part about it was the full food bar that you got at the BYU campus lunch in, right?
Mhm.
And they had a big waffle bar there, so you could make your own waffles. And one kid thought it would be really funny to fill it with nothing, full of chocolate chips. And just shut it and walk away.
And let it just melt?
I think he broke the waffle maker.
So he was a
down
dick. Okay.
Yeah.
So,
see, yeah.
let's
Now-
look at the top 5 states with interest in pancakes and waffles. So
Okay.
here's the list of waffle states.
Waffle states.
Number 5, Maine. Number 4, New Hampshire. Number 3, Vermont. You would think Vermont would be a pancake state.
Now,
You
these-
would think.
But these are all kind of colder weather states.
Number 2, Utah.
Interesting.
And number 1, Minnesota.
All kind of colder weather states.
Now
In the
here,
waffles.
Now here are the pancake states.
All right.
And this is weird because there's overlap here.
Stack of states.
New Hampshire, number 5. They were also a waffle state.
Also a waffle state.
Alaska, number 4. Oregon, number 3.
Oregon?
And here we are with Utah again at number 2 for pancake state.
We're number 2 in each list.
Yes. Hawaii, number 1 pancake state.
Well, yes.
Now, this doesn't make any sense. Although they're saying that Hawaii is known for specifically its macadamia nut
Exactly. I
pancakes.
was going to say that.
That makes sense. But you claimed at the beginning we're a waffle state.
But we're apparently both are popular
See,
here.
I thought we were clearly a pancake state.
Yeah.
But no.
Now here's a
Somebody
question.
flipped the results.
Exactly.
Now here's a question for you.
All right.
Which are you, pancakes or waffles?
Depends.
Oh,
Depends on a lot of things.
like what?
My mood, first of all. Secondly, I want to see the waffle iron,
Yeah.
and I want to get a look at the.
I want to see the one.
I want to see the dough. Do you call
The
it
batter.
dough? The batter.
The batter.
Yeah.
Because I can tell visually
Like if it's too runny or
if
not
it's-
runny enough.
if it's not going to be good or not. I can tell.
Mm-hmm.
But pancakes, usually, even a bad pancake is a good pancake. It's like
Yeah.
pizza that way.
It depends on how I'm consuming it.
Yeah.
And the way I say, like, solo, just that's the only thing I'm eating.
Mhm.
Waffle, right? You can deck it out with an assortment of
Mhm.
toppings. But if I'm eating it with a regular breakfast of, bacon, hash brown, eggs, pancakes every time. I think that's the better.
If I have a sausage patty, I'm automatically pancake.
Yeah.
Because you put the patty in between two
Oh.
pancakes.
You can do that?
Smart man.
All my life. All my life I've been doing that.
See, I like a pancake, and you can get this at Original Pancake House. A bacon pancake, and it's crumbled up bacon in the batter.
Surprisingly good, right?
Of the pancake.
Yeah.
You can also do this with waffles, too.
The
Crumbled up
It's
bacon.
not the same, though. I love the crispiness of the waffle, but it doesn't translate with those other ingredients that well.
The most
I don't
important
think.
the most important thing about the waffle iron is you've got to have that thing greased up.
So it doesn't stick.
So it doesn't stick because it never fails. You open that thing up and it it's split down the middle.
And are you a Belgian waffle, or do you like a thinner waffle?
Again,
It depends.
it depends. There's a lot that can go wrong with a waffle. There's your sign off right there.
There's a lot. You mean I should replace? It would behoove you to care for your uvula?
You can take either of them. A lot can go wrong with a waffle.
lot.
Free
All right, I'll
promo.
write
Maybe I might
a
steal over
lot.
to Bruges down the street after this and give me a Belgian waffle.
They're pretty good over there.
They're awesome.
Yeah, the Belgian waffle in Murray, the Belgian Waffle House.
I've never been.
You can get a You can get a hot fudge waffle. It's a waffle with a scoop of vanilla ice cream and hot fudge on it,
I'll take it.
and that's breakfast.
I'll take it. Let's see. Does it say which sauce Utah uses to elevate its waffle?
Yes.
Oh, it does
or
not.
pancake. It doesn't
Oh.
talk about whether it's
No.
syrup or what.
I mean, syrup is traditional, of course,
Mm.
but I like a strawberry whipped cream situation. I like that.
There is a little diner trying to remember the name of it. Sue, if you're listening, let me know. It's across the street from the comic book store, there by that Big O Tires on 33rd, in that little shopping area.
Oh, yeah.
I want to say it's called the Sunset Diner or something like that.
Something like that.
They do a lemon pancake.
Ooh.
Absolutely fabulous. Just amazing. There's always a line on weekends for brunch.
Now, does scones technically fall into the category?
That's
No.
a different
Those two?
thing.
That's
entirely.
Because you deep fry a scone.
Different animal
These
altogether.
are these are griddle
Okay.
things.
I was like, if scone is in that list, that takes it by far.
No,
in
that's a
Utah.
different one. And I apologize for the political nature of this newscast.
Lazy Day Cafe. Thank you, Sue. The Lazy Day Cafe. The lemon pancake there. Oh, it's great.
Somebody
big.
says they have 5 different waffle irons. You can't use 5
Five?
or meaning like, sometimes they have them like that have like a Mickey Mouse
I had a Bugs Bunny
or
one.
a Bugs Bunny one.
It was not a good waffle iron.
Yeah.
I bought it because it was like $5 or on clearance, and I should have realized.
Yeah. I have a really nice waffle iron that was a wedding gift that sits right next to my pillowcases because we don't have a lot of
What?
shelf space in our apartment. So there's like
There's a
like,
waffle iron there.
the like kitchen accessory forward slash bedding closet.
And now I need a waffle.
Yeah. Snack and bacon at Dunkin' Donuts? Never heard of that. Wow.
Like fries like that? Or
I
yeah.
guess.
Mm.
That's the impression I'm getting.
I could do that.
Sour cream and strawberry jam on a waffle. I'm not sure I'd do sour cream on a waffle.
But whipped
With
cream.
the strawberry, you said strawberry jam?
That's what they
Mixed
said.
together, it might work.
This is a texter making that suggestion.
I can see the combination of those, sweet and sour.
Okay, well, I'll give it a
Working on a
try.
waffle.
I'll give it a try. That's another thing I can do in my week off coming up.
There you go.
Will you report back?
I'll report back.
Okay. Oh, we heard from Claire, who's enjoying Utah's own Brandon Flowers in Farmington.
Farmington.
He has said he loves Bruce Springsteen.
Yes.
And that certainly shows in that song.
That's a song called Tiger's Blood.
And I'm not critical of it for that. I think he does a very fine job with it.
No, and the lyrics are terrific.
Yeah,
just
no,
amazing stuff.
It's a good song, and it's like I think he's not afraid to just show his influences.
Absolutely.
I think that's great.
Utah's own.
He'll be at Red Butte on September 11th. I don't know if it's sold out or not yet. But
I bet it's
Don't know.
close.
Don't know.
I'll
You
bet
should
it's close
check.
if it isn't.
But
right now we need a contestant for the Boner recap game.
the prize is Better Than Ezra tickets. They're coming to Park City Mountain Canyons Village with special guests Vertical Horizon and Tonic on August 15th.
so they've been sort of toned down. They're not on the loose anymore. Better Than Ezra. They've been corralled.
You can catch Better Than Ezra. Is that what you're getting at?
Well, I mean, yesterday you said catch Better Than Ezra, and I didn't know they had gotten loose. And
somebody catch them at Park City Mountain on August 15th.
But we played Better Than Ezra. We played Tonic.
All of these we played Vertical Horizon.
Played Vertical Horizon as well.
877-602-9696 to claim tickets for that show, and we'll make sure that they're there.
There you go.
Better Than Ezra was good. That was their.
Yeah.
It's good.
Living with your
and
Good.
Call us
So
now.
good.
Anybody you want to go?
Jenny does.
Jenny, good morning.
Morning.
Hi, Jenny.
What are you doing today?
I actually get the day off, so I'm cleaning.
Cleaning.
Why don't you do something fun instead
Because
of
it's
cleaning?
have to do's before want to do's, Bill. You clean and then
Not
you,
in my life.
you can
Wow.
enjoy the rest of the day.
So you just general house cleaning today, Jenny?
Yep.
Do you mind doing that?
When I have help.
Do you have any help today?
No.
Well, listen, give Katie your address and I'll come over. I like doing dishes.
You bet.
You do?
yeah.
That would be your choice of
I mean,
chore?
I like loading and unloading the
Oh.
dishwasher and that kind of thing.
Yeah, we don't have one of those.
You don't have a dishwasher?
Well, wash them by hand.
No.
Bill will come over and wash by
No,
hand.
no, I'll bring a dishwasher.
Oh, okay.
All right.
Okay.
Okay. Now, Jenny, what we're going to do here is I'll read the 3 boner candidates that we had earlier, and then you tell me which one was the winner, and then you'll get yourself a pair of tickets. I assume it's 2 tickets. We don't want to make Jenny go alone.
No,
right?
it's 2 tickets.
Oh, okay. To see Better Than Ezra up at someplace.
Park City Mountain.
Park City. Yeah.
Canyons Village.
Yeah. So you ready to do this task, Jenny?
You bet.
Okay, here we go. Boner candidate number 1. Best to let sleeping polar bears lie. A person aboard a vessel sailing Norway's Arctic Svalbard archipelago has been fined $5,255 using a foghorn to wake up a sleeping polar bear. Poor polar bear, just taking a snooze on an ice floe.
Yeah, just minding his own business.
And somebody sounded the foghorn and woke him up, and he went running off, being frightened and all of that. Boner candidate number 2 was the Bluegrass State. That's Veneki, right? Home of the Veneki Derby. A pamphlet that was printed up for Kentucky school children, sort of an agenda pamphlet that they give out at the beginning of the school year, was full of just terribly mislabeled items. They Veneki for Kentucky, Look Ung for Louisiana, Alabama was Altomi, Illinois was Vitelois.
Not even close.
It just it was riddled with errors, and the school district said, well, there were a few misspellings. Well, it was a little more than that.
Well, yeah, they've got the Space Needle in California.
Oh yeah, there it is. And then boner candidate number 3, if somebody tells you that they're taking donations so that Chomp can get a heart transplant, don't fall for it. There are people trying to raise money off of this kid in Plain City. I don't know how old he is. I saw a picture of him. He's pretty young. He needs a heart transplant. He's been in Primary Children's Hospital for a year. His family, and he's just gotten on the list for a transplant. His family, they've had some friends doing some personal fundraising here and there, but they got word that somebody was using his picture and story from Facebook, probably setting up a donation bucket and collecting money and then keeping it. Please make sure if somebody asks you to donate for Chomp, you better find out for sure if it's the right thing. So those were the 3 candidates, Jenny. Who was the winner?
It was boner number 3.
It was indeed. You've won the tickets to Better Than Ezra. We're going to put you on hold so you can chat with Katie, and then get back to your chores, damn it.
Thank you.
All right. Thanks, Jenny.
All right. Let's take a break. We'll be back with some big boy news and innuendo after these messages. Stand by for that. Garbett Homes.
Yep, Garbett Homes. Carrie and I both went to tour through the townhomes that they've built there in Murray.
Great townhomes, but also a terrific location.
Yeah, they're very close to Fashion Place Mall. Quick, easy access to I-15, I-215, tracks, good schools in the area. And there are multiple community green spaces and a park, fenced-in front yard space for the kids. These 3-story townhomes are very competitively priced, and I think you'll like them a lot. Schedule a walkthrough. Go to garbethomes.com. That's Garbett, garbethomes.com, and say, I'll come and look at them, and you go do it. Now, if you decide you're going to get one, they will give you up to $15,000 to use any way you want, for new furniture, whatever. And then another $2,500 toward your closing costs if you mention Radio from Hell, X96 specifically. So schedule the walkthrough today, garbettehomes.com.
At
Vaxildan, our radio pup, finally has a sponsor. It's Zero Res, and this time of year brings a lot of dirt and things through your house, damaging your carpets. Vax says book your carpet cleaning appointment today. Not only do you get the 4th room free, but your animals will thank you with extra love. Go to zerores.com today.
Now, I saw this story today. And
Is that the one I was going to mention earlier?
The headline is, creator of the Labradoodle calls it Frankenstein's monster.
Excuse me, I'm sorry. This was my dog. His name was Tippy.
Now, I know a Labradoodle.
I know several.
That is a lovely dog.
I know several Labradoodles.
Okay.
Or golden doodles. That's another kind of doodle. But
maybe this is a golden doodle, I know.
This is the Labradoodle specifically. I'll read you this. An Australian man who created the world's first Labradoodle says he regrets creating the popular hybrid breed, claiming in a recent interview that the majority of the dogs are, quote, either crazy or have hereditary problems. Wally Conran bred the first Labradoodle, a cross between a poodle and a Labrador retriever, in 1989 for a blind woman who couldn't have a guide dog because her husband was allergic to the dog hair.
Oh, I see. Okay.
Fast forward 3 decades, which I didn't realize they'd been around that long, but the Labradoodle's become one of the most popular mixed breed dogs in the world, a fact that doesn't sit so well with the man who made them. I opened Pandora's box and released the Frankenstein's monster, said Conran. He fears people are overbreeding the dog, creating versions of their own, including Groodles.
What's that?
Well, this says golden retrievers and poodles. I always thought that was a
I thought that's
golden
a
doodle.
Golden doodle.
Yeah.
Okay, maybe it's Groodle. Golden doodle sounds better, but
Spoodles.
Spaniel poodle.
Spaniel poodle.
Spoodles.
I find the biggest majority are crazy or have hereditary problems. I have met some damn nice Labradoodles, but they're few and far between. He spent 3 years trialing more than 30 poodles as guide dogs because their hair was hypoallergenic, but they didn't have the right temperament. They're damn cute dogs.
They are.
So
I wish they would do one that tastes like cotton candy.
But they're everywhere. They are.
Well, and apparently we haven't known that they're crazy.
Yeah.
Well, the one I know, I don't know him well, but it belongs to Luba and Nome. His name is Leo because he looks like a lion.
Is he? So I think he's a golden doodle.
Maybe so. He's got floppy ears. I'm looking at pictures here. I don't know. They look sort of the same to me. But he's got that curly hair though.
Well, that's the poodle. That's the oodle part of it.
The oodle.
That's why they do it. Is they don't shed, and usually poodles are good for people.
I don't remember which one he is, but he's a very nice dog.
But I wanted to say on the record that I don't go for the doodle.
No doodle?
No, I
like
have
the doodles?
I have a golden retriever. I have the old school dog. I don't cotton to the mixing of oodles and doodles.
Are you a racist?
No,
You're a
I'm
racist. This is misogynist. You're a misogynist. That's what you are. You don't believe in mixing of the races.
I'm a goldist.
Hannah says, Labradoodles are so hyper they chew on everything. My friend's Labradoodle chewed up a medical pill bottle, and their cat ate the pills and died.
Now,
See, they are crazy.
Now, this Labradoodle, I guess he is, Leo, he does like to chew stuff, but they have plenty of chew toys there for him. And he's very well behaved.
Ooh, I had a golden doodle and it had a lot of health issues. I had to put it down in the end. So sad.
And I think part of the problem is they're overbreeding them now because they're super and you can get the minis.
Oh, see, now that's more my
the mini.
Yeah,
Lab.
I like little dogs.
Yeah,
playing God though.
Yep.
Big Boy News and Opinioendo now brought to you by
Clark Planetarium proudly presents Laser K-pop Demon Hunters, where electrifying K-pop rhythms collide with a high-energy battle of light and sound. It's bold, it's intense, it's unlike anything you've ever seen before. Tickets at clarkplanetarium.org.
And never forget,
The views expressed on X96's Radio from Hell show do not necessarily reflect the opinions of Broadway Media, its management, owners, or advertisers.
This program is intended for mature audiences. Parental discretion is advised.
Well, every morning Emily Diaz drops off her daughter Amelia at Head Start in West Valley. Amelia is outgoing. She's like my mini-me, said Ms. Diaz, and when she started writing, I got her writing tattooed on me. For Diaz, Head Start has been about much more than just preschool.
Mm-hmm.
It's a safe place where I know that the most precious human being to me is in a safe environment, and she's actually being taught some things. Head Start faces major overhauls under Trump with new rules on expulsions, class size, and language. The program helps young people from low-income families prepare for school. The program offers learning activities, health screenings, and connections to family resources. When Ms. Diaz was homeless, the program helped her get back on her feet. That meant something to be able to take my child there and not have to worry about the cost of her education. It allowed me to go after the things that I wanted in life and bring my family out of poverty. The Trump administration is proposing changes to the federal rules that guide Head Start. Right now, the federal government decides how many children and teachers should be in the Head Start classroom. Under this proposal, states and local programs would make those calls. It would also remove Head Start's federal ban on expelling young children and require instruction to be in English. Utah Community Action operates a Head Start program serving Salt Lake County families and including families in West Valley. The organization stated in part, this is a proposed rule, not a final one. It's the start of a public conversation, not the conclusion.
So they wanted to get rid of it altogether,
Yeah.
and they couldn't
So-
because this has already been money's already been appropriated for it. So they're trying to kill it from the inside.
And the only things that you need to know is they will make it so that it's okay to throw kids out, and instruction must be in English. That's all you need to know. That's all you need to know. Dan Aykroyd,
yes,
has revealed the grim medieval reality of living in California.
The what?
The grim medieval-like reality of living in California.
All right.
In a republished episode of the Adam Carolla Show, Aykroyd spoke to the stark contrast between living in Los Angeles and living in Canada, where he's from.
Well, yeah.
He cited the city of Santa Monica as one of the, quote, pockets of the world that are at peace and that are in harmony, before describing the lovely wide boulevards in the L.A. area. But Aykroyd quickly noted the discrepancy with other parts of the city and 60,000 homeless people living on the streets. So the underside and the overside will always be there, he said. We're living in frankly medieval times. Aykroyd said he drives very carefully, doesn't go out during prison hours, referring to how he keeps himself in a gated community during late night hours. Bring my family close, whereas I really would like to take my family and let them run in the park at 1 a.m. But no, we have to be so guarded now, he said. Carolla, who's very conservative, responded that it's absurd Jay-Z and Beyonce have a $200 million house in Malibu, but in order to get there, you have to drive through a homeless encampment. Yeah, it's just unsightly. I don't want to have to look at the poor. Uh-oh.
What?
Creed has announced a 2026 Creedmas concert.
What?
Creedmas?
Creedmas. They're going to have Creedmas concerts.
Huh?
Yeah. I don't. A preliminary report by the National Transportation Safety Board. This is the kind of the news that's all over the place. Said broken engine parts were responsible for shattering a window on a Ryanair plane, causing a passenger to be partly sucked out through the window.
Hey.
That was in mid-July, and we talked about it when it happened. Preliminary report by the NTSB found an engine fan blade had broken off shortly after takeoff and shattered the window and damaged the fuselage. A Serbian entrepreneur, Ljubica Karovic, sitting by the window, had his head and right arm sucked out of the broken window in the incident. He was saved from being completely sucked out of the window by other passengers who grabbed hold of him. Nearly 30 dead dogfish sharks mysteriously floated onto the sands of the Jersey Shore Wednesday morning, stunning locals who stumbled upon the disturbing sight. The graveyard of marine predators popped up along a stretch of beach in Sea Isle City. All of a sudden, you start seeing a concentration of small sand sharks, and I thought, "Why, this is odd," said Michelle Greenling, who saw the creatures scattered across 10 blocks while out walking Wednesday morning. Experts say that the small sharks, between 3 and 5 feet long, swim in schools ranging from hundreds to thousands of fish. The cause of their death remains unknown. A couple of things it could be, said Stephen Nagowitz, a marine scientist from Stockton University. There's something in the water, and they got sick and died. That's probably unlikely, since people haven't been affected. Maybe they were caught in a net on a fishing boat and then just dumped over the side, but we don't know for sure what it is. I'm sure they're going to perform, what do they call it, a necropsy.
Necropsy.
Yeah. Jamie Lee Curtis is speaking out to address her headline-making comments on why she hated filming New Girl. The 67-year-old actress had a recurring guest star role on the Fox comedy as the mom of Zooey Deschanel's Just Day, appearing in 6 episodes total across 4 seasons. During a recent appearance to promote her new series, Newlyweds, which she co-created, Jamie Lee said filming New Girl, a single-camera show, was like filming a movie, and it was awful and not fun. After her comments, she made the rounds. She had to look here. I was gushing about a multi-camera sitcom that I co-created along with Gail Lerner about a late in life love and people finding each other and marrying on a whim. It stars Taya Leone, Tim Daly as the couple, and we're having a lot of fun, and the audiences are loving it. I was just comparing how much I like doing that show live in front of an audience, which is almost like doing a play where you get some immediate feedback, to the experience of doing that single camera comedy like New Girl, where there's no audience,
it's just
no
the
feedback.
technical part.
Yeah,
It's not that
all.
she didn't like the show.
I would much prefer to do this other kind of show.
She's been interviewed a lot lately because of this, and she's been telling a story about how she and Christopher Guest got together, and she said that before they got married, they had never spent more than 72 hours together.
Huh.
Really?
Which I found really interesting. Like they were, on separate coasts and working and
Yeah.
A suspicious object outside of a Washington, D.C. firehouse triggered a bomb squad response and snarled rush hour traffic Wednesday morning before authorities identified it as a sex toy. Police were called around 7 in the morning to D.C. Fire and EMS Engine 20 on Wisconsin Avenue after an electronic device with exposed wires was spotted outside of a building.
Huh?
sex toys should never be outside of a building.
Witnesses said that the person who left it had briefly spoken to a firehouse employee before fleeing the scene. The police explosive ordnance disposal unit investigated the object, shutting down surrounding traffic. It's a police report ultimately described it as an electronic sex portable pump device.
Huh?
The responsible, I don't even know
Keep
what that is.
those inside.
Inside of what?
Your house.
Oh, okay.
They shouldn't ever be outside. They should never.
You mean inside the house? Okay,
Never be outside.
I got you. Let's see. The rats don't own the city. We do. Washington, D.C., that is. On Wednesday, some members of a D.C. community got the chance to start learning how to take the city back from the rats. We've been reporting extensively on the booming rodent population and efforts to curb it. Now there's a new program called D.C. Rat Rangers. At their inaugural community rat walk.
Are they cats?
Rat walk. No, they're people who wear cat uniforms, cat costumes. They went through a neighborhood in the area anyway. Attendees heard anthrozoologist Holly Gerberch. Oh, she's very good. She's a rodentologist,
A rodentologist.
Yeah. They hear how to keep your home and your real estate free of rats.
Do you still have Esteban?
Oh, that's a sad story.
Oh, no.
Sad story with Esteban. So I think Esteban begat some little Estebans, and they've been wreaking havoc in the garden, and so trapping them. And it's.
We're just going to let them be.
Yeah, but they've gotten out of hand, and it's it's sad, I think, and my wife had to dispatch one of them. The trap got one and killed it, but another one was still alive and
had to finish the job.
I didn't ask her how she did it, but she said it was very unpleasant. Imagine a single fish swimming in the Great Lakes today that was alive 400 years ago. That's around the time of the Pilgrims, even earlier than Michigan's first permanent European settlers. A new study on lake sturgeons say that some of them, sometimes called living dinosaurs, have been around since before the Great Lakes formed. Some of those fish, some of them they think are 400 or more years old. Sturgeons, they're ugly too.
Yeah.
All right, that's it.
Weather?
66 right now. Only going to get up to 81 for a high today. 40% chance of thunderstorms, mostly this afternoon and evening, kind of like yesterday. Overnight low 59. That's going to feel great. 20% chance of showers overnight tonight. And then we warm up and sun up for the weekend. 85 Saturday, 88 Sunday, 91 on Monday. High temperatures mean low prices at Big O Tires. All month, save up to $120 instantly on select tires. Only at Big O Tires, the team you trust.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Listen, I got this.
What do you got?
Have you noticed this sitting in the corner over
You
there?
read this?
This bag? This bag has been sitting in the corner of our studio right there
Yeah.
for months.
What, just on the floor?
Yeah, on the floor.
I have not noticed.
Months.
If it is a snake, it would have bit me.
Now, I know what's in it. And I know why it's in our studio. This is a nice bag.
That looks like an insulated bag.
It's a Land's End brand. I don't know if it's insulated or not. I have not ever opened it, but I know what's in it. So this bag, let's see if it's insulated. Yeah, kind of. No, you know what it's for? It's for beach It's a beach bag, and it's lined, so you could put wet stuff in it if you needed to.
Yeah.
When you're done at the beach or the pool or whatever. Here, you want to see what's in it? I've not looked, but I know what's in it. Here.
Well, who brought this? First of all,
I'll tell you in a second.
How did this appear?
It's a bag full of old leaves.
Why is there a bag of leaves?
What is it?
In this studio?
So, because Dawson brought this, our intern.
Okay.
Who's not here anymore. Although he's coming, he's going to work for us here in the next few days.
Yeah, he's going to be some filling in here.
As I recall, we were going to put this little pile of leaves in a corner because Gina was saying one day, I can sleep anywhere. Just give me a little pile of leaves in the corner, and I'll lay down a pile of leaves. And so,
he brought that. Did he tell you he was bringing that in?
Yes, and he brought it in, and I don't think I even looked at the leaves. I could tell there were leaves in it, and I put it in the corner, and I thought, oh, that might be a funny. And then the more I thought about it, it just wasn't.
It'd be a mess.
It was not. It was be a mess, and it wouldn't be funny.
Well, we need to give Dawson. That's a nice bag.
I know.
Yeah, he
needs
should.
that bag back.
I know. And I don't know why he didn't come and take it back at some point. Yes, I do, because Dawson is Dawson.
Because he thought someday Bill's going to want to do this.
No,
no,
I don't think so. I think he just Dawson's a goofball. You know, he just
Yeah.
kind of. I mean that in the kindest, nicest way. He's a goofball. I love the
You
guy.
think he forgot
But
about it?
I think he just kind of forgot about it, and his wife didn't nag him about,
His
where's that
wi-
beach bag?
His wife is going to want that. That's a nice bag.
Yeah, it is. It's pretty nice. It has the appearance of not being used, but I remember he told me he was going to do it. He said, I got all these leaves at my house. Why don't I bring in a bunch of leaves that I've raked up, and then we can, it'll be funny. We can. And I thought, yeah, that'll be funny. But then when he brought them in, I thought, nah, that's not funny.
Dawson texting in. I forgot about it.
Oh, did you?
Oh.
Yeah,
Hi,
so-
Dawson.
I bet you want your bag back, Dawson.
You want your bag back?
We'll give it back to you when you come in next.
And you know when I say you're a goofball, I mean that in the kindest, loving way. I love you, man. But he is goofy. He's kind of spacey sometimes.
I mean, I probably could sleep on a pile of leaves.
I don't recall why. Exactly the conversation, but it was something like,
I can sleep anywhere.
I think that's what it was. You were saying I could sleep anywhere. I could sleep on a pile of leaves somewhere. And
I wish I had that skill.
No?
Curse, whatever it is you want to call it.
You've been quite tired this week.
I'm looking forward to doing nothing this weekend. I mean, absolutely nothing. You know,
I've been having this horrible sleep problem. I get up at 3 normally on the work week. That's when the alarm goes off. I've been waking up at 2.
That's annoying
God, I hate
that's
that.
because that's too do I just want to get up?
Exactly. What do you do?
Like if you wake up at midnight, you're like, I can go back to sleep and I have time. But when you're that close to the time you're supposed to wake up,
Usually I can go back to sleep a little bit, but it's a restless kind of.
and then do you check the time?
Yes.
Like because you keep thinking, it's
even
it's
though
only
I
been
know
10 minutes.
even
It's
though
only
I
been
know
10
my
minutes.
alarm is going to go
Yeah.
off, I still am checking the clock.
Hate that.
It's been a bad sleep week for me too, and I don't know. I don't know if
It's daylight saving,
I don't know
probably.
if it's daylight saving related or not. Daylight saving time never used to bother me in the slightest. I just didn't care, you know.
Even with the time we get up in the morning.
Yeah, it never bothered me. But
Right, it's 9:37.
Now I'm really excited to talk about this because Dr. Mark Cacciamani is here, and you guys, you and I assume other people have just opened Manor on First, which is assisted living community in this beautiful old mansion on First South. Tell us a little bit about the mansion.
Sure. You know, it's a historic building. It's a landmark property, so it's been on the records for years, and it's just we've really tried the best that we could to keep all of the original woodwork and fixtures while making it into an assisted living and making it safe for people to live there. So it's been quite an endeavor, and it's finally coming to fruition. It's really great.
Can you describe a little bit just for people and they can come and see it on Saturday. Gina will be there. What time is that happening?
2 to 5, and it's 574 East First South. And I would really encourage you to come and take a tour, and I'll walk through it with you. I've already been through it, but I want to go through it again. I think if you're thinking about assisted living, maybe for somebody, maybe for yourself, it might not be right now. Might be something you're thinking about in the next 6 months, year, something.
So tell people what assisted living is and how Manor on First is maybe different from the traditional.
Sure. Yeah. So I'm a family practice physician. I'm hospice and palliative care certified. So I've worked in hospices and done lectures for home health. And, and over the years, I've sort of seen all of the different aspects of home health, of hospice, of assisted living. And that's all I did for the last 20 years is I go to assisted livings and I give mobile care. And my company's called House Call Doctors. And I saw little things that I wanted to change. Little things like they couldn't give insulin in certain facilities or the care was suboptimal because of a regulation. And so what I've done is I've kind of put together my doctor's degree and the office, and I've sort of blended it with an assisted living. So we can do more. We can prevent hospitalizations. We can take care of things quicker. There's not a whole lot of going from playing the whisper game or where you whisper one thing to the next and it gets changed as it comes back. So we don't have to go to a doctor if I'm their patient. So they have an option to use me as their patient, as their doctor.
This is not what they call euphemistically an old folks home.
No, there's a statistic about skilled nursing facilities, and over 70% of elderly patients will say that they'd rather die than go to a skilled nursing facility. Yeah. And that's what they have in mind when they think of assisted living, but that is not what this is.
It's a beautiful mansion you're going to be living in.
Yeah, we're lucky to have such a warm place.
And you had
what kind of assistance though?
Yeah.
Yeah, so I mean it could be anything from medication reminders to helping with getting dressed. Sometimes people have to put on compression stockings and they can't do it, so they don't wear them, and then they get really swollen and it causes problems. So all kinds of assistance. We'll do toileting assistance, transfers. You can be, we can pick you up and put you into bed if we need to.
But can you also come and go as you please?
Absolutely. Yep. There's no.
It's like an apartment with a. It's like, think of it like you have a butler.
Tell them about the respite care, because I think this is really interesting.
Yeah, so one of the things that we offer is if, let's say, you have somebody that's dependent on you and you want to take a vacation or you need to go maybe to Europe and you want to make sure that they have the best care possible, you can come and stay for 2 weeks and then We'll do a whole intake. We'll figure out what you need and give you the medicines that you need when you need them.
It's like a hotel, but with help.
You don't,
Yes.
you don't have a facility where I can bring my cat, do you? Because he needs insulin twice a day.
Oh, I think I could do that.
It's
Actually,
hard
the
to go on
regulations,
vacation.
the strict regulations don't cover cats, so
Okay.
I can do it. Yeah.
All right. Well, we'll talk later.
All right.
Manor on First is what it is. It's what's the exact address?
574 East, First South. When I was taking the tour, one of the things I spent a lot of time in facilities like this because Daddy Gary, of course, has been skilled nursing his whole life, and then I've had family members in assisted living. And if you have spent any time in them, this is not like a facility. It's not like an institution. It's a home. And one of the things, and this doesn't sound very nice, but you go into these places sometimes and they don't smell very good.
No,
because
I know.
because the air circulation is not great. Talk to them about the air circulation.
Yeah,
that
so
you have there.
I mean, it was during COVID that we were developing and making the plans, and we decided to sort of make it a COVID safe facility. So none of the air is circulated, so there's no way that you could get sick from someone else if you were staying in your room. So all the air in your room is just for you, and it goes outside and it comes in from outside. So there's
it's
no
fresh,
circulation.
fresh air in each
Every
room.
40 minutes, actually, the whole building turns over with air.
How many people can you accommodate? How many or I guess we call them apartments.
Yeah, apartments or rooms, or we have 54 rooms, and then we have some of them are sort of like one bedroom. And my partner's the builder, so we've been able to really make accommodations to people. They say, "Oh, well, I want 2 bathrooms and I want 2 rooms," and we can put a door in between because we
do it.
We did the process of building it, so we know where things are.
Yeah. And then on-site cafeteria and all of
Yep,
that.
food. We have an executive chef. Her name is Brittany Jersick, and she is phenomenal. Full staff. We have CNAs to help with medication passes and
Game night. You have game night.
Actually, we have game night every night. So we have a wonderful resident she's been teaching mahjong. And she's almost 100 years old, and she is sharp as a bell. And she teaches my staff mahjong, and then she goes to beat them. So, and that's almost every night. It's either mahjong or Monopoly or something. So yeah.
And then
They have a little ice cream shop in there too.
Yeah, and that was kind of like, hey, I want the grandkids to want to come.
It's so cute.
And,
that's a good idea.
And so we want to have children as much as we can. We allow pets. Once I do an interview with them, I have to interview the pet, and then.
Oh, I see. You mean the pets the resident can keep?
Yes,
the pet?
yes.
So it's Manor on First.
Yeah, just make plans to come see me 2 to 5 on Saturday. Maybe before you come, check out the website. There's a lot of information there. Just manoronfirst.com.
And that apparently it's Manor on and then the number 1st.com.
Yes.
Manor on 1st or manoronfirst.com.
We didn't have time today because we're just kind of getting to know you in Manor on First. But maybe it'd be good to have you back sometime so people can call and ask questions about assisted living. And we don't really have time right now to do it, but I'm sure we could have you back.
I'd be
and
very happy to come back and talk about all the things you run into.
Well, I mean, just top on my list. Thanks for saving that building.
Oh.
That's great.
Yeah, it's a beautiful place. You betcha.
All right.
Well, thank you very much, and go see Gina on Saturday.
Yes.
All right. Manoronfirst.com. All right, we're going to take a break, play a song, and crawl towards the exits after these. It's a boner of the week as well.
Dave's here.
Stand by.
So, you want to see my bowling shoes?
Another classic.
Let me go get the stack of CDs.
There's a Radio from Hell Classics. We've kind of shied away from doing many phone bits until we get our phones fixed because those beeping noises are just driving.
Even though every program expert in the world says we should do phones.
Well, and our program experts tell us you guys do phones really well. That's why you should do it, a lot of it.
Mm-hmm.
And I mean, I agree. I think we do a really good job at interacting with the audience on the phone. But it's pretty hard to do when it's going beep.
Yep. Can we get a tin can system set up?
That's been discussed.
Genuinely?
Oh yeah.
Oh,
sure.
All it takes is a little,
No, we just
screw
have
right here.
Yeah, we just talk to people out on the street.
Yeah.
They come up to the side of the building and pick up the tin can, and this is how you interact with Radio from Hell.
You're joking, but I kind of love that.
We tried to do something similar to that once. Well, it's not similar, but it was an idea of how to interact with the audience with CB radios. So remember, we got a CB radio and we put it in the studio, and we thought we would contact people on the CB and interact with them over the air while we were on the CB, and I
didn't work.
Nobody ever seemed to. It was past the time that people had CB radios much.
I'd imagine you'd have to keep your hand hovering the censor button a lot for that.
That was the other problem we ran into, is that people were swearing on the CB.
Yeah.
Even though you weren't supposed to, there was no way to stop them.
So what'd you find over there?
Well,
in that dusty stack of wax.
How do you feel about Little Tommy Little?
I remember these.
He was a child stand-up comic.
Little Tommy Little, the 3-year-old or 5-year-old stand-up comic. Yeah, I think it introduces him. I think.
Please.
Let's see.
I don't remember.
Let's see if this works.
And so the guy says, "Never mind that. Some guy in there is throwing out ears of buttered corn." Jeepers, what are you, an audience or an oil painting? But seriously, folks, Wink, our MC here at Zany's, handed me a note before I came out on stage, and it says that someone in the audience is celebrating a special day. Is Stephen Peterson in the audience?
Right here, Sonny.
Well, I got a song to sing for you on your special day. Here we go. Happy poop day to you. You live in a zoo. You look like a monkey and you poop like one too. Poo-poo pee-pee.
It's kind of high concept stuff. High concept stuff. He would always, Tommy Little would always sign off with
that was his line. He always knew he could go to that line to get a laugh.
Pee-pee.
Because it worked in the schoolyard and
it
worked in the clubs too.
High concept.
High concept comedy. Yeah.
That's highfalutin stuff there.
You know what I'd like to hear if we dig the casino one we did, the Deseret.
Oh, I love that one.
Yeah.
We need to find that one.
Yeah, the Deseret.
The Deseret Inn.
The Deseret Inn Hotel and Casino,
which was a Mormon themed casino,
a gambling casino. Was it in Winnemucca or something?
Yeah. See, the Deseret Inn.
Yeah.
Because there was a desert inn. This was the Deseret.
I see.
Yeah.
I see. That's where my confusion lies.
Did you know that the state of Utah used to be called Deseret?
Yes.
Okay.
I did know that.
There you go.
Yeah.
There yeah. That was. You got another one there?
Well, I could pull out a
what?
Yeah.
What is it? Keep me. I hope it's another high concept bit.
Please.
Like Little Tommy Little.
I enjoyed that, but your use of high concept tells a lot about your feelings.
Want to hear Tales from the Grave?
I don't remember Tales from the Grave. So
it was just Tales of the Crypt. Tales from the Crypt, a parrot.
Sure.
That's
all right. So there'll be a crypt keeper, but it'd be a grave keeper, I guess.
This is your old friend, the Grave Digger. Today I have a frightening little yarn that has all the ingredients needed to make you shudder. Sex, violence, lawyers, and 3 exploding human heads. This tale is called There She Blows, and we'll take you now to the law offices of Parker, Jameson, and Osborne, attorneys at law.
Mr. Parker?
Mr. Osborne.
Parker, your fly is undone.
Oh? Oh, so it is. I was just having sex with my secretary.
But Mr. Parker, that is so wrong. You're a married man.
I'm aware of that, Osborne, and I don't care. As a matter of fact, I'm going back in for seconds.
Parker, your head is getting bigger. Oh my God! Look at all the blood.
What's all the racket in here?
Parker's head just exploded.
Good Lord, what a mess. Hey, what's Parker clutching in his still twitching hand?
That's the Bonneville specific file. He's been working overtime to make the board of directors look better in court. I believe he just finished it. Jameson, what are you doing?
Erasing Parker's name and putting mine on it. I'll take all the credit now that he's dead.
Now Jameson's head has exploded too. I'd better call for help. But first, I'm going to go through their wallets and steal all the money. They're not going to need it, and no one will ever know.
Those three really know how to get ahead, eh? Their law firm tried to expand too rapidly and suddenly went bust. Well, in case you hadn't figured out the moral of the story, it's if you're a lawyer and you do something bad, your head will explode. This is the old gravedigger inviting you to join me next time when our story will be called Chop Chop, Who's There? On Tales from the Grave.
Good Lord, what a mess! Once again, high concept comedy.
Because see, the plot of the show was people do bad things and then they pay for it.
Yeah,
You know, that was
every week.
Every week, that was the plot of the show.
Yeah, the highbrow motif of heads exploding was definitely ahead of its time.
Yeah, I had to take a blown up balloon and twist it to make the expanding head sound.
When would this play in your show?
During the show.
Yeah.
I don't know. We played a lot of records.
Okay.
We played a lot of songs. Did you get your 6 songs an hour in there? Did you get your 9 songs? Which we kept continually trying to whittle down the number of songs we played so we could do more stupid stuff. High concept stuff. I mean,
like that.
You know.
But would you come on and talk afterwards, or would there be a commercial break buffering?
Or sometimes it'd go right to a break.
Right to a break.
Okay.
Probably.
We just,
I love it.
We would introduce the bit and...
It's embarrassing. All right.
And...
All right.
Did somebody die?
Yes. Yeah.
That's not that is not my fault. Okay. All right. Let's get to the boner of the week and get out of here.
All right. Dave, the flower guy, is here. You know, Dave is a hardworking guy. He's around town selling flowers. We get him to pick the boner of the week every week. But we've got a picture of Dave here. He went on a bar crawl with a bunch of babes. And Dave is not only a flower salesperson, he is a babe magnet. And if you go to x96.com/live, it's coming.
It's coming.
The photo is coming any moment of Dave surrounded by a bevy. I don't know how many women are in this picture. At least 12 or 13, Dave.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. He's a celebrity, you know.
He is.
Well,
why can't we be faster
I
with
don't know
these?
why this is. There it is.
There we go.
There he is, sitting on a rock outside the cotton bottom.
Oh, there we go.
Surrounded by...
The girl behind me is the birthday girl.
The birthday girl,
And
okay.
Is right behind me.
Oh, there are a couple of guys there. I didn't notice that at first.
Her mom is right.
Yeah.
Yeah. There's Chelsea
Her
right there.
dad's right behind her mom.
Yeah, Dave at the cotton bottom with he's a babe magnet. All right. All right, let's do the boner of the week, Dave. You ready?
Yep.
Monday, let them eat ramen. Former Navy SEAL and American politician Dan Crenshaw, the guy with the eye patch, remember?
Yeah.
He says, all you losers on social media, stop whining about how expensive burritos are and eat ramen like the rest of us did in college. Shut up. Boner candidate number 2 from Tuesday, what little brain he had left has gone to rot. Rudy Giuliani going on some just really crazy lunatic rant about free pre-K starting at 6 months old. Mom Donnie says we want free school for kindergartners. What the hell is he going to teach them at 6 months old? How to hate their parents? Is he going to teach them to cut off their penises and become girls? Jeez. He's crazy. Boner candidate number 3 from Wednesday. Things are looking worse and worse. A Lexington, Kentucky company, Compliant Technologies, will be supplying ICE with gloves capable of administering an electric shock to people when they are touched on the skin. The company stands to make millions of dollars from a government contract. Boner candidate number 4 from yesterday. The well-being of nearly every sailor is our priority. Oh, is it really? Stories, more and more stories coming out about how sailors in the U.S. Navy are suffering greatly, and some suffering from suicidal ideation and threatening to jump off the ship. And maybe some have, I don't know. And then finally, today, Boner candidate number 5, if somebody tells you they're taking donations so Chomp can get a heart transplant, don't fall for it. Make sure you know what you're doing there. People are awful. All right, Dave, which one is the worst?
Number 3.
Number 3, things are looking worse and worse. The electric gloves, shot gloves.
Yeah.
There you go. That's your boner of the week.
Thanks, Dave.
You're welcome.
All right. I think we're good.
I'm going to go get a garlic burger at the Cotton Bottom.
I haven't had one in a while.
Those are good.
I'm going to go buy a pair of electric gloves.
I just had a hamburger.
Oh, you should have got a garlic burger,
Yeah.
Dave.
But they brought me a picture of Coke.
A picture of a whole picture.
A whole picture. Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Slow down, Dave.
Man, you don't know. You're going crazy.
Flying off the ceiling. Fine job as always, Katie. Live long and prosper, bitches.
Don't you know who I am?
Ah, shut up, your face.
Nick is next.